Okay, I think we are live. Hello and welcome to episode 43 of Youth Squad Prospects for with Morecambe. And I finally managed to sort out the problems that we had last stream with the players leaving. Of course, I had to sacrifice a few, but I did make sure which ones I sacrificed because I wasn't gonna get away with everyone. I knew that. But fortunately, we saved the Venezuelan players. And we're going to have a look in detail in a couple of minutes. We'll just be sharing the stream. Actually, I just noticed the title is wrong, so we're going to have to edit that as well. Put the thumbnail in, put the description in as well, and we'll be good to go. And for those of you that are watching and are interested in what's going on with Parma, and why did we do two of these in a row, I needed to sort this out. And I think I'm going to sim the next season as well. Simply because we've only got the Cup and the League to play for. And I don't think the team is ready to win the League yet. I think it's getting there. It's very close to that. But I don't think the team is quite ready to fight for a title yet. Especially that we don't have any other European competitions going on is definitely a handful to that. But especially with the things going on with YouTube deleting subs every upload, I don't really want to risk it. I want to do the live stream to not lose any subs. I noticed that you lose a lot less if you do live streams, so that's what I'm going for. Alright, whilst this loads up, do we have the training from last season? Yes, we do. Gallo's missing from international duty, so can pretty much put these two in. Yeah. Put this one. And there we go, it's loaded. Just put this on. Paste. Change between 42 to 43. Boom. And thumbnail. Where are you? There you go. Save that. And we're ready to rock and roll with this. Alright, so midfielders, we need to train one man and one man only. Where is he? Auburn. There he is. Sprint speed, that's what we need to train. He's so slow for 69 overall with his sprint speed, so gonna improve that. We also gotta work on his attack positioning, but that's for a later occasion. We can keep training his... Actually, no, we can train his attack positioning now as well. I'm thinking of training Bartos, but I don't think it's the best choice. Let's put up the chat. I think we're ready to go now. Send this training. And we got already one like. Hey Ty, how you doing? And let's have a look at what's going on behind the scenes. So first up, let's save this bad boy. I don't want to lose that training session that I just did. We're not going to move forward in this. I left you last time in the middle of March to say that I had to sort something out with the youth academy, and things got pretty messy, I must be honest. So I'm gonna load up here. I think it's this one where I left off. I think I probably saved the game after that. So around here there's still no thing going on, and this is the academy that we had. We had Roldan, Abelardo, Raikkonen, Moyano. Hurtado's in, don't worry. Same with Abelardo in the youth squad. We haven't been able to keep Cuesta though, but that's no problem. We've got two brilliant keepers in. We got rid of Abelardo and Grinkov. We lost Romero even. We lost Skalaki. But we kept Dubkov. We lost Novak. We lost Barrios even. I was letting him go because of his low overall. And yeah, we kept Raikkonen, kept Moyano. We lost Roldan as well, but with Hurtado coming in, I mean, with Hurtado and Abelardo, yeah, don't need much more. And we've got Roldan there. So that's the youth academy that is staying. Now on to the actual season. Let's have a look. I think it's right here. So this is the last game of the season. Yeah, I think I did redo this a couple of times, but we finished 6th. We drew this game against Manchester United, and Chelsea won and Arsenal lost, so it was perfect. We overtook Arsenal due to the goal difference, and everything was A-OK. So that is the final standings. And now, look how much the team has grown. Not here. In the actual save that we're on right now. And then to get relegated, I didn't check, but you can have a look now that we've backed out of that save. Can have a look at the 20 teams that are going to play in the Premier League. We're going to sim the season, of course, but we did get 6th place, so we get a little playoff, and we're going to play in the Europa League. The opponent has already changed from Hamilton. Now it's a Polish side against these guys. What is going on there? And it's frozen. Good. Can I get to the fixture at least? Thank you. There you go. This is the qualifying round. Champions League doesn't have this bit, unfortunately. So with Parma, didn't happen. So Hamilton gonna play Antwerp. Then, seems like it. And we get this Polish side. And let's have a look at how the team has grown. And a few changes coming up as well. Some players that you are not going to recognise. George Kelly, overall of 68. Esteban Gailano, overall of 68 as well. He is going to be our main Venezuelan goalkeeper. Then the two main attractions between the sticks. Yannick Mallet, overall of 82. And Liam McNeil, the captain. Never going to get rid of him. 86 overall. And more familiar faces. Bobang Teka, overall of 74. Definitely needs to keep growing. Get growing, mate. Ivan Mitrovic, overall of 78. He's 23 now. Erwin Cunningham, overall of 68. Diego Farrago, overall of 79. We signed this kid up, remember. Then Babacar Dangbo, overall of 69. Then Elias overall of 61. He was promoted from the youth academy. I had to keep this great name. I had to. But he's going out on loan. I'm thinking of getting rid of the really good Venezuelan players to grow for themselves in the club because they're not going to get the chances. And we want to bring in more as well, so that frees the squad spaces. That is the main problem, to figure out how we're going to put Venezuelan players into the team and ship them out, because it's quite difficult to ship them out because they're a big club now, and they look at that, the programming of this game is so stupid that they go and look at that and that only, and they never sort out the personal talks. So I can accept whatever transfer offer the other guys give me. If they can't sort out the contract, the guy doesn't leave. So it takes me about 10 offers for some of the players to leave. And not even that might cut it. So yeah, we need to sort that out big time. Then Piaka overall a 79, going up by 2. I'm not sure if I went through Lewis as well. He's growing up to a 72. Been training him a lot lately. Might train him in the heading accuracy department to help him out, because it's quite low there. Piaka overall of 79, yeah, gone through him. And Michel Gallo overall of 81. This guy, we can train him for as long as we want, because, I mean, it's not going to influentiate his overall at all. That is the good thing. That's why he's got sprint speed of 99. Stamina needs a bit of training. That's what we're focusing on. And we're going to move to penalties and volleys very shortly. But the rest, I mean, complete forward. I wish we could train up the composure, because I know his interceptions and reactions are going to grow. But his composure just stay at high 20s. Will Harris overall of 81. We picked up this wing back from Bayern Munich. Looking pretty tasty, and look at that haircut. Lovely stuff. Gonna be a starter around here. Unlike Harvey Harris, who we've transfer listed, 74 overall. Guy is unhappy with his contract, and he's just not getting the game time, especially after Harris signed. Just no. Time for you to move on. You were a very good servant of the club in the earlier years, but the club has outgrown you, and it's time for us to go our separate ways. Lucas Rogerson next, 73. He is staying. Archie Allen might go out on loan, but he's staying at the club because he's English, and yeah, he's looking pretty nice. 67 and 18, exciting prospect. What can I say? He's an up-and-coming talent for sure. Same with Jonathan Wilson. And now some more familiar names. Hubert Blanik, overall of 81. Still rocking them 5-star skill moves. What a lad. Ronan Fanning, overall of 73. This lad is growing into quite a tasty young fella. And just the physicals are really falling behind. This guy's becoming more of a technically gifted player. Then Thomas O'Byrne, who we are obviously training. He's just being outgrown by the club, but he keeps on putting the performances in. And this is the guy that I think I'm going to keep around, train, make sure he gets to good enough rating, because I think he deserves it. I really do think so. Then Davide Del Oglio, we picked him up in the last live stream. 5-star, 4-star, looking quite nice. 83 overall, and he's been a real helpful player during the simming. And Bruno Carrito, one of the fine Venezuelan prospects. He has potential to be special, and I think it's a good time to let him go. And we can obviously buy him back, but I think for him to grow as quickly as possible and to free up some space that I know he's going to fill in the Venezuelan squad no matter what, I think it's a good move for us to let Bruno Carrizo go. I think it's good to let these players grow elsewhere because, again, not really into them. But I'm definitely going to try and get rid of the bad ones. Like, not the bad ones, not the higher potential ones as well. Especially Hernan Guzman, who we've had a million transfer offers for, and he just rejects all of them. So this guy needs to. Why is he wearing number 7? What? Why? Why is that a thing? And Elwin Lee, another player that I'm trying to move on, especially with the CDMs coming in. Again, had a trillion offers for him, doesn't accept, and these two have been a pain in the ass, literally. And Tether Vladimir Morescu we're going to keep, 75 overall. He's turning out to be quite a prospect from Romania. I'm so glad we scouted that place. And he is looking mint. He is definitely looking mint. Next up, Vasco Gailano, especially the wingers. The wingers are a big thing that need the acceleration. And if I keep them around and maybe train them once in a while, they might stunt them a little bit. Or might stunt the growth if they just sit on the bench and rot in the reserves. So we're definitely keeping an eye out for the Venezuelan players. We want to nurture that talent. Want to look after it. And he's looking good, this guy, Lano Kid. He is an exciting prospect, I believe. If not, he has potential to be special. 6'4". This is probably what Bruno Chumacero should have been. Tyler Clark, 70 overall. Unfortunately, it is time for us to go our separate ways. I definitely prefer O'Byrne over this lad. But he was outstanding, both off and on the pitch for me. So, no complaints there. It's just that the club has outgrown yet once again. A brilliant player to play with has to go out the door because I can't edit it like people can on the PC version of this game. Ah, that sucks. That really sucks. Jakub Bartos, 66 overall. Yeah, I'm thinking of moving him on. It's just I'm never ever gonna have time for some of these players, and Jakub Bartos definitely seems like one of them. Started out as a very low overall. He went up by 13 overall points in the space of 3 years tops. Very good growth. It's just not good enough, especially with the Venezuelan players, the competition we have for Cam. Might have to get rid of him. We can obviously buy him back in the future if we do so. So don't worry, Porto's fans. Might still see him around. Then Valentin Hurtado. He is the Cam that we got, and he is an exciting prospect for Venezuela. Looking quite nice. 5'9". Couldn't ask for much more, really. There. Nils Johannesson overall of 79. His partnership with Gallo is really flourishing. And he is our first team Cam at the moment, with Ginger Ninja following suit. Very close to each other, actually. Johannesson's older, so that makes sense, and he's been around for much longer than Morris. So, yeah. He's going to start for now. He's got the connection with Gallo. John Morris has the Ginger Ninja banter. And he does chip in quite a lot. And great player to play with. I think I'm going to be fine with either Johannesson or Morris in the starting lineup. Then Lance Watson, he is the aspiring candidate to this position. 70 overall, has potential to be special, homegrown talent. Now we have a lot of English talent now. I think we've definitely done well in the scouting. We've got a lot of very good English players. As in contrast, at the start, we had everything but English players. We took like a year to have one. And we've obviously moved a few on. But now we seem to do just fine. Just look at Lance Watson. It's a perfect example. Then Musa Luoa, he's gone up to a 70. But with the competition that we have for striker, don't know. I really don't know. Uh, don't know what I'm gonna do with Luoa. Maybe move him on and try and grow him at another club and bring him back. I think that is the way to go with this guy. He's just inside. I feel like he's not giving me enough to make him stay around. Yes, he did score a couple of goals, but he was pretty much carried when he played, probably because of his low overall at the time, and that is a thing. But unfortunately, just don't think he deserves that spot, and we do need to free up squad spaces. And he was expiring contract. Now he isn't anymore, so I might just take him off the list. We'll see. But he's definitely on the chopping block. That is for sure. Then Sean, mainly because of this guy, Sean Baker, 72 overall, homegrown, already better than him in overall. He's not as tall, but he does have better weak foot and skill moves, and better work rates. Yeah. And he's homegrown, so yeah. Need to have a look at this Baker kid. He hasn't played much under me. He pretty much arrived when I started simming. When I started simming the save. Then Mikael Svensson, he's definitely going to stay around. 75 overall, Danish forward, looking class. Then Anatoly Narkimov from Russia. I am going to move him on, but I'm looking forward to see his progress. Might bring him back in the future. But for now, I don't think I'm going to keep him in the reserves. I think that's even worse for the player. And with Wilson, who's homegrown, we've got Mitsuya, who's been around a lot, and he is quality, and Cortez from Venezuela. The reason why we got Venezuelan job in the first place, it's just too much for him. And Hubert Blanik, don't forget. Also the right mids, Hubert Blanik and Ronan Fanning, also up for it. So. And they've been around longer, and they have been quality. So, looking to grow him at another club. If he grows to the overall that we like, then we might bring him back. If not, then unfortunately, probably this is it. So, we're going to play these lesser known players in the pre-season. Actually, I don't know if I'm going to do pre-season, but I'm going to give them the chance if we do play it and see what they're all about. Then Nicholas Wilson, we've already gone kind of through him. Looking pretty much quality, 73 overall, growing along the technicals. The physical is not too shabby either. Can play on either side of the wing. He's from England, which is perfect. And he looks like he's here to stay. Next up, Hikaru Mitsuya, 76 overall. He's grown up by a lot. So remember last time we had him around, he was around 62, 63 overall. He was around that. He's grown up a lot since the last time we saw him. And this is the kind of player that I like. Players that just can grow by themselves. He looks already as good as probably what I thought he would be. So anything out from now it's really a bonus. Actually no, from 78 overall. I think he was going to get 78. So from 78 overall onwards, it's just positives from him. Around 77, 78. But he's really close on that, and he's only 20. There you go. The Sheeval Mihilchaya, strange story. Has great potential, great work rates. I do like his name. His stats are fantastic, yet I think I'm gonna get rid of him. Why, do you ask? Because it just hasn't played for me that much. And when he played, he didn't do anything spectacular. Again, might have been because of the low overall that he had at the time. He grew almost by 20. This is the guy that definitely grown the most. The Sheeval Mihilchaya. He went up from 55 to 72. He went up like 17 overalls up. So in the space of 2-3 years that we simmed. Yeah, probably just 2 years. 2.5 years, put it like that. He's grown up a lot. So we're going to have to see it again and reevaluate. But he is on the chopping block too, because I just don't know enough about him. Then Callum Townsend, I think he's going to stick around. Not sure about that one. But he's looking quality. The Wayne Rooney region has the playmaker trait. His weak foot and skill moves are really the problem. His weak foot especially. It's just really not good enough. And I can't train it. Then Ludwig Tello, haven't played with him, but he looks already better than Townsend. If that's the case, then Townsend is in serious trouble of staying put and eventually get sold. But we'll see how this turns out. The Ibra region looking quite tasty, unlike the Ronaldo region, which we'll cover in a second. 5-star, 4-star, quick, has the ball control and dribbling. Just the finishing that he needs to improve on a little bit, but it's already 70. Like, these guys always have better crossing than finishing. He's catching up with the finishing now at 70. He's in the 80 overall club, one of the few players that is there. Same with Cortez, which I haven't spoken about. This kid is turning out to be a phenomenal player on the wing. And I am so glad I got the Venezuelan job. I mean, just look at them stats. You never think, as a 5'6" player, this is the kind of guy that wins headers. Yeah, that's how impressive he is. He never gives up. He really doesn't. Look at this. On the ball, maestro. And he's quick. He's lightning quick. Right, next up we've got Mendes Gomez, who we picked up because he had a nice little release clause. But we might trade him for a player that we actually want. And I did that because the finances in this game are an absolute fucking mess. But it might have cost me one Venezuelan player. I'm not really over that. We kept the best ones. And just look at him. Even if he doesn't go, what a signing. He's got 5-star, 4-star. Just the wrong work rates, really. That's the only thing with him. He is 5'9", and he's looking quality. Right, next up, two very tough ones. Ferrari and Baker decided to renew their contracts right at the end, but the club is definitely outgrowing them. They just simply didn't have the potential. But we're trying to carry them over. That is the thing. Ferrari seems like the one that's really falling behind, especially with the training. I know that. But his finishing, his dribbling, his ball control, long shots, the shot power, and the sprint speed are all dark greens. And I'm really happy with that. I don't know if that's going to be enough, basically. He's definitely ahead of Mendes Gomez. And I do rate Ferrari almost over Townsend, I want to say. But nah. For Baker, I do rate over Townsend. Especially as a striker. This guy's got the physical stats. If we need to, we can jump in and train him in the finishing. He'll just shoot up to 75, 76 overall in a heartbeat. Because his attack positioning, his finishing, his attack positioning is poor. And that has a big influence in his overall. And shot power is at 83, which is quite good. But we can easily train him up. And I think I might just do that. I haven't touched him in the training as of yet. He is definitely on the list. Then Stefan de Fresne, 85 overall player. Goodness me. This guy just never stopped growing. And the Scout Future Star is definitely one to watch. That's why he's a Scout Future Star, isn't it? It's right there. 5-star skill moves, quick, Look at them technical stats. They are disgustingly good. And yeah, just the stamina and strength really. That's his biggest cons. You have to take him at half time because he's so tired. But in the half time he'll just pull the strings. Until half time he'll pull the strings for 45 minutes. Either with his passing, his shooting, his crossing, or his ball control. Or maybe his pace even. Next up Hugo Azevedo, 76 overall winger, can play on either side, being a quality winger for us. And I'm definitely looking to keep him around. I still don't rate him over Erskard, but he's getting there. Because Erskard started dropping off massively, especially in the last season that we played. I might have to start training him. But for now, I'm gonna stay put on that. Maybe work on another player that needs more. We'll see. His attack positioning is definitely a thing to grow. And his shooting can definitely be improved. His accuracy. His shot power is only 55 too. You know what? Probably just the one training drill for him. And that is the attack positioning one. Yeah. Looking to see that. Chevalier though, I think it is time to say goodbye. Being quality all around, but there's only one king, and that is the Fresno. Like literally, it was the blueprint of the Fresno when I saw him. With the 5-star, when I promoted him I saw another French left winger. He's gonna do the right midfield job, or the Fresno is gonna do, because I know one of them will be able to play. And Chevalier could play on the right, was the one. So yeah, we're gonna play him on the right. And both of them had 5-star skillers, and I'm like, oh, I guess we got the wingers for this save. And Chevalier was that winger for many, many years. Since he was here since the start. But as everything good in life, it has to end at some point, unfortunately. So this is the time that it's ending. I think it's time for us to move our separate ways. Thank you very much for your services, Chevalier. You'll always be remembered in our hearts. But it's time for you to move on. And we'll see about the rest. But for now, this is what it's going like. So, Gailano, I know he's going to become a good player, but he's never going to get the games. I mean, Male and McNeil is probably never going to be touched by Male. And Male is probably never going to be touched by either Gailano or George Kelly. So, Gailano's the first to go. Kelly's out on loan. I think I'm going to keep him around. If we need him, might recall him. And we're going to get rid of Gailano just to free up the squad space, really. And this is the thing, bigger teams might be interested in Gailano because of the better overall and the better potential. And therefore he might accept the contract. That is the thing why I can't get rid of the lower rated players. Because not the greatest teams in the world want them. Simple as that. Then right backs, I'm keeping both Teka and Mitrovic. They've been here for a while. They've been quality all around. And I can't complain. It'd be pretty arrogant of me of just selling them. Or even thinking of that. Same with Cunningham. Even at 68 overall. Like, I'm still not going to get rid of him. When he played, did an outstanding job. And yeah, just can't get rid of him. Farrago we signed to help us out in the simming. And he's done a wonderful job. When I played with him, he looked nice. We'll see how the future goes with him. Lewis and Piaka untouchable in the starting lineup. Then it's the other one is between Teka and Farrago really. With Cunningham and Dagbo in the second team. I'm thinking of getting rid of Dangbo, but I do like him as a player, but he's definitely been outgrown by the club already. Almost. He is hanging on by a thread. Will Harris as well in the running for the first team. Now, Lewis and Piatka are going to stay. In the Simon, I go Harris, Piatka and Farago, because they're the highest rated ones. But really, as in pecking order, my pecking order, Lewis is in the starting lineup. Gallo, obviously, all forwards. Then getting rid of Harris. Burez, think he's going to go out on loan. Same with Archie Allen. And I think, yeah, Ewan Lee and Guzman are still going to be trying to sell them in particular. Vladimirescu is not going. Carito, I'm going to leave for now because he might actually get a chance in this team. Davide Del Oglio is going to be our main one. Vladimirescu on the bench. Clark is already gone. Bartos is following suit. Hurtado, don't think he's going to have the chance really. I think it's best to move him on. Got Johannesson and Morris running for midfield as well. And Watson really close, but we're going to loan him out. Then Luoa, I think it might be time to take him off the transfer list. But he's not going to get many games. So we're going to loan him. Sean Baker, yeah, we're going to keep him around his expiring contract. Nakimov's going. Wilson, he's never going to get games either, so loan. It's really that way. We're going to take Milche off the transfer list. I think it's time to... No, I can't say goodbye to Ferrari yet. Because I want him to play in the Europa League. Chevalier, yes, we can afford to sell. If we don't sell, I won't be too pissed about it, really. Because it gives me time to work on him. Azevedo, Erskine, Baker, the Fresno, Tello, Mendes Gomez might be going for another player that we need. Maybe a midfielder. Probably a midfielder would be the way to go. Don't know, lads. Don't know. We'll see what's available. And we'll see from there. Probably a CDM would be a good choice. Let's have a look at the higher rated ones. We've got Alfonso Criado. Yeah, it's... Didn't we like... Hang on. Let's skip to the second. I think I approached that guy. I'm pretty sure I approached that guy on contract expiring. Pretty sure I did that. Yeah, let's just get to the second, where hopefully Clark goes and the other kid comes in. Why does this take forever? Jesus Christ, you can do a drive on ETS 2 and still come around in time for this to load up. Jesus. Can go on about... You just drive, man. Advanced invites. Come on. Come on now. Advance. Oh, good. I've lost... My internet decided to shit itself. How about that? Oh, lovely. Right. 8.6. Yeah. Why are we so internet dependent? Oh, God. Right, so we got Napoli, Dortmund, and Porto. Oh, I've got to play this one. You know what? I'm just gonna change the thumbnail. I have got to play this one. Right, Elias has left to Aldosivi on loan. Clark has left to Swansea City, and we've got Alfonso Criado coming into the club. And oh my goodness, what a find! Valentin Soria, welcome to the club, mate. What a find! Oh yes, mate. Bustos, yeah, he doesn't have the oh my, nah. Benjamin Carrizo, he's 6 foot bloody 7. He's 6'7". What? Oh my goodness! Right, the players that I'm getting over here are bloody disgusting. Salomon Fuentes, yeah, we can bring him in too. Why not? What a scout report that was, right? Oh, Jesus Christ! All of a sudden, we've got players again. Let's have a look at them. Right, we've got Kidoga, who's probably the best defender at the moment. We've got a left winger, which we lack it. We lacked a bit. Then Fuentes might move one of the wingers up top. Sorry about that. And Carrizo can make up for Fuentes leaving. That Cuesta leaving, the goalkeeper. Valentin Soria, what a name as well. Arnaiz, probably not going to stick around that longer. We'll have a look at Bellardo and whatnot. Right, okay, let's have a look at the regions, because this is absolutely sick. Let's put there the pre-season. So let's have a look at the players that are still yet to be scouted. Yeah, let's just say it was a bit mental. Because we found out that a certain Welsh right winger was retiring, and he decided to pop up in the free agents. Yes, lads. It is Bale's region. We've got quite a few. A very interesting one here. It is Samir Handanovic's region. Nick Palcic, one club player trait, and he plays for Parma. He knows the way. Then we've got Toprak's region in the free agents list. And for once, we've got a very interesting region in our hands. This is Marco Reus's region. He's got the early crosser trait, can play a cam, a striker. Can probably put him on the right too if we wanted as well, if we do sign him. He's playing for Freiburg. And what a player he is. Just the low work rates are a bit a pain in the ass. Another interesting one is Brahini's region, right here. He's around 84, 85 overall, so I think I remember this guy's potential. I think it's around 85, 86. He showed exciting prospects, so he's definitely 85 or over. Then we've got Jovetic's region. Then Augusto Banega. This guy's kind of hurts. These two, they really do hurt, because this is one of them is Higuain, and the other region is what's his name, Aguero. So both exciting prospects, both ruined by the weak foot and skill moves. But I'm glad to face them in the Premier League. Another quiet stream, that's for sure. But we've been gone through what's happened in the save. So I do understand that people just don't want to talk that much when I do that. I've got a few good centre backs in the free agents list. Company and Smalling there. Still can't sign up Flores because Wesker being bastards. So that hasn't changed. And we do have a few other good regions. But for now, let me show you the disappointment that is the Cristiano Ronaldo region. Alright? Get ready because it's gonna hurt. He popped up at a 77 overall. He might have gone up. I think he might have gone up. So, where is he? Oh, there he is. Nuno Daniel Marrakis, 1-star skill moves. To low work rates, 5'7". Oh, what a waste. At least we've got good strikers. That's what I can say. I'm thinking of bringing in Contreras and swapping Gomez for him. Or bringing in Carlos Suarez, who is Suarez's region. But he is 5'7". So definitely Contreras on the pecking list, on the bucket list. We're gonna test the waters here. We're not necessarily gonna sign him. We're gonna see who Osasuna want to get. I mean, it's surprising for me because I've had so many good Ronaldo regions. Like, you can go back and look at my save and see how many Ronaldo regions I picked up that were decent. Just, why does that have to be a thing? I had two, not one, but two Ronaldo regions last year, right, that had 5-star skill moves. The weak foot was fine too, but they had 5-star skill moves. Yeah. Mendes Gomez. Oh, come on, I just offered you Mendes Gomez. Why don't you want him? Oh, God. Right, we're going to try and put Ferrari, maybe? Try and put Ferrari. They don't want him. Remember, guys, just testing the waters here. Not necessarily going to take the trades that we put on here. Trade Owen Lee. Oh, they won him. They won him. Good. Oh, that is perfect. That is one less headache. Oh, good. Good. Right. 30 million. Drop it even more. Drop it. Nah. Gonna leave you at 30 million and give you a bit of a sell-on clause because I don't think we're gonna sell him. 34.5 and 5%. That's a bit too much, don't you think? 32.5. Let's meet in the middle, and we'll bump the sell-on clause a little bit more, up to 15. That might help. Remember to use the sell-on clause on players that you're not actually gonna sell. Shrimp life, indeed. There you go. Osasuna take it. It is perfect. We're not going to sell them, so they're never going to get their 15% release sell-on clause. So, yeah. Contreras up next, and we don't really need to negotiate properly with this. But I can't trust my assistant manager for shit. He couldn't get rid of Owen Lee or Guzman for me. So, we're going to negotiate. Yeah. And you see that Timothy guy, right? Keep an eye out for him, because he is surprising. Let me tell you right that. That Timothy guy is more impressive than you think. Contreras wants crucial. That is fantastic. 5 years. That's what they're after. They don't want a release clause. Please tell me the wage. Fantastic. Alright. Take the goal bonus. Bump his salary up to 50.5. Put 52.5. And there you go. Perfect negotiation. You want to take off the bonus because it's so much money compared to the salary. You might as well pay him whatever salary he wants instead of giving him the money up front. with the bonus. This Timothy guy, there he is. He's 5-star, 5-star. And that's why I'm probably looking into bringing him in. But we'll leave him for now. He's too low rated for now. Then we've got Avenatti here, who is Cavani's regen. We've already brought in a midfielder and a second one. So right now, maybe bring in Wildway, which we messed up negotiations last time with Huddersfield for. Because I think we could do with another defender. It's 5'10", can do one of the wider ones. Or Vasconcelos, I don't know. I guess we'll see. But good to trade Ewan Lee for that guy. So happy with that. Gonna test the waters with Wagway. Not necessarily gonna sign him, but we're gonna see who is available for trade. That Contreras one went perfect. Ewan Lee wasn't gonna go anywhere if it wasn't for a trade. Wagway, I am gonna learn from the other one mistake. I'm gonna put in a low rated player. Where is Guzman? Where's Guzman gone? I'm sorry, did Guzman leave? Is that a thing? Maybe put Narkimov. Put Narkimov. They want a midfielder, a fullback, or a centre back. Right, where did Herman Guzman go? Guzman went. Alright, so we might put Bartos in this deal. Centre backs. No, don't want to trade them. Harvey Harris is a shout. Burris is another shout. Harvey Harris hasn't been getting any offers whatsoever. So Harvey, in you go. And they want all our transfer budget basically. That's not gonna happen, Huddersfield. You're gonna put 25.6 million on the table and give you the sell-on clause. Again, not gonna sell Maktar Wagway, so that's a way of reducing the price. But they're really, really clinging on to him. And they love to rub it in our face, don't they? 28. We can leave it like that. I'm not here to sort out this thing. Boost the sell-on clause slightly, because I don't think they're going to take it if we keep it at 15. Why is this so slow? Put 18 on the table. It just didn't press, so I'm gonna leave you at 20. Why is this so slow? Jesus. They are sticking their ground. Alright, fair enough. 29 million. And we're gonna boost it all the way up. 25. And it's gonna be taking absolute ages, making some big money signings, that is for sure, yeah. It's just that the transfer system just doesn't really go on its own. Like, I can't afford to just sell players because they'll never accept the contracts. Or they don't get the offers at all, like Harvey Harris. So this is the way of shipping them out. And I was interested in the players beforehand. But last year, we didn't make any signings basically. We signed Oglio and that was it. We made a great signing in Alfonso Criado in pre-contract. That was it. Rest of the sales were just shipping out the players that I didn't want. Yeah, I know. But they just look at the value of the player and they go like, oh, we'll just add this to our price. subtract the price tag that we had with the player's value. That's unfortunately how it goes. Important first team player, hopefully he accepts that. That is fantastic. Put 5 years on the table. I did try to sign Wagway last season. As I couldn't, I went with the safer option of improving the scouts and getting myself a 5-star 5-star. And he doesn't give me the wage. I hate you already. 70k. He signed last year. He was already an 80. Now he's gone up in both valuation. He's at a bigger league. But he's making the jump, so he might want to go for less. I'm going to go for 70. And I'm not going to give him any bonuses. That is perfect. That went smooth. I'll take that. It's better than paying this guy $500,000 in... what? Signing bonus? A few extra K than what he's worth. Don't be afraid of chucking in a few extra K just to make sure he arrives. And there's another 5-star 5-star. Oh. This is probably Marcelo's region, I'm not too sure. But he is looking quite quality. I'm not gonna lie. So let's shortlist Harvey Harris. Because he is a legend at the club. He's been a very loyal servant. Oh, we're never going to get him. We'll just put Harvey. Put Harvey Harris. Oh, perfect. There he is. He's playing at Huddersfield. That's more like it. You get Harvey Harris. We get Wagway. And you get a little bit of money. That is a very good deal, I'd say. It's looking good so far. And I think this is a good time to have a look at the targets for the season. So youth development, good that last season we had a long term, so they don't update the youth development this year. Same with the brand exposure, because we did that, and I'm pretty sure we're going to do the long-term one. But if we don't, we already have one ticked from last season. And last year we finished in the Europa League spots. I'm not sure if we're going to do that again. But my plan is to either go on win the FA Cup or win the Europa League. They want us to reach the final of the Europa League. That is a big ask from the board. Not gonna lie. That is a big ask from the board. So it basically emptied our money, but we did the signings we wanted to make. And we've got so many players to get rid of. Like, so many. And this is where Mendes Gomez comes into play. Because this guy costed us 2 to 3 million because his release clause was that low. And he was a 75 overall. Now to get the money back, what we do, we sell him for 13, maybe more. Maybe more. That's how you do business in this game. Because you save the money for when you really know what you're going for. And you have players to swap. You have the sell-on clause. The tools are there for you to drop the price tag a little bit and sign the extra player. So they were going to give us £12 million only. Oh, that is a good bump from the board. Fair play. I'll take it. Let's activate the other control. Dortmund up first. Let's play against the elite. Here we go. Dortmund against Morecambe. We've got to play this. Like, we have to. Let's have a look at weekend play. Dangbo, Conningham, and I think the new signing in Wagway. Now, Wagway is going to get a lot of gains. I think it's a good time to go for Teka, who hasn't had most games lately. trying up the morale of the players. Wilson, get in. Nakimov, definitely get in. Archie Allen too. Maybe go for him instead. Gailano in. I think Mihilche is the best choice here. And we'll go for Ferrari. I want to play with Mendes Gomez before he goes. Luoa on the bench. Contreras on the bench for the Ginger Ninja. No, Contreras will get a lot of chances. We'll put Carrito in. And we'll put Bures in as well. Lance Watson. Probably a good shout for Mitrovic. And we need a winger. I think Wilson is a good shout. Alright, so they're gonna line up. This is where I've got to intervene, isn't it? It's just that you never play Lingard ahead of a player like Neves. You just never do that. But it's pre-season. So I'm gonna let it slide. Actually, no, I don't think I'm gonna let it slide. I'm gonna play Neves instead of Burnage. And instead of the centre back, the Corey. Yeah, he's 26. He's going nowhere. Putting Cardona Rovira on the bench. Take one of the centre backs off. James is on because he's a regen. They've got a couple of good regens in here. Cardona Rovira is on my shortlist, but James isn't. Interesting choice there. Canada, left midfield. Okay. I need a better goalkeeper than this. I mean... Oh, he's a regen. Alright, fair play, fair play. They are playing a regen in the nets. And they are playing a centre-back Marcone, which I'm pretty sure I have in my shortlist as well. Alright, fair play. Fair play, they are playing some regens. I am going to play the regen instead of Lingard. Like, no, I'm not. This is not happening. This Lingard thing is not happening. We're putting... So, Neves is already in. Talisca can do centre mid. So can Lingard. We're good. We're basically good. This Diego guy, I want to see him instead of Sancho. Because I've never seen him. So he's going to stick on the bench. I am going to play Bures instead of Teka. That's probably a good shout. Gailano in, definitely. For a goalkeeper, that is the best choice. Since it's such a good side, I'm going to bring on Carrito for Allen. And I think Nicholas Wilson can start for Nakimov. I know O'Byrne won't get a lot of chances. Do we put him on the bench? I don't think so. Not for this game. Not for this game. We'll put Allen instead. So Malay, probably put him in as well. Yeah, take Malay off. I don't want to sub Gailano. If anything happens, someone else is going in net. That's as simple as that. Might put Cunningham in the net. Who knows? Yay. That overused step over that everyone abuses of. The step overs. I couldn't keep it in. There we go. First game is up against Dortmund.
Welcome to the start of the European
in the pre-season. We've got to play. I mean, if you have Dortmund, Napoli, and Porto in the group, you got to play them. Right. That is the Europa Elite that you might not actually get to play. So, I'm looking forward to this pre-season. That is for sure. Wilson got there.
Today is Morecambe, and they are up against Borussia Dortmund.
Mendes Gomez leading the line. Bit of a wild card. We know he's decent from his rating, but we've never seen him play.
This is the Borussia Dortmund lineup.
So we can't really tell how good he is. He's already contesting for headers, I'll tell you that much. I haven't seen a striker who does that. Oh yes, Ferrari. Oh, he's dropped in the box. Come on, referee. Don't piss me off already. I want to be sane for a few minutes longer. Rovira with the skill pass. This is what I like. Regions showing off their flair already.
It's an excellent cross.
Crosses in. Cardona. Rovira completely mistimes his jump, and the header goes wide. Didn't connect with the header.
And they've got a man out wide.
Gailano. Forwards. That's not the pass. There was a closer one to you. Similar one.
Backup for him in this position.
No space for me to put the ball through. Come on, why did Carita stop running? This is not happening. Oh, Ferrari, that first touch was absolutely diabolical. Wilson, oh, what a ball! Wilson, what a finish! It's Wilson to Wilson over here. There you go. The brothers combined. What a pass that is. And it's a simple finish. Slotted in between the goalkeeper's legs, I think so. It is. It's just filth. It is absolute filth. From Nicholas Wilson. Goodness me.
Now, can he take them on? Rushing it here.
Jonathan to Nicholas.
Now a throw-in.
What a goal. Very good start indeed. Let's build on that. Vasco Gailano on the wing. Good touch for Ferrari. He's trying to put Mendes Gomez through. Marcone flatlines him.
Quite hard, aren't they? Sometimes you sort of feel this early stage.
Yes, Cunningham. Touch it. Lovely. Gailano. Bad pass. Konate retrieves it. Trying to switch to the centre back here, mate.
It's not been too bad, has it?
Escailano, good clearance. Very good clearance. Nicholas Wilson, he is dropped. Definitely. We're going to move on with the counter-attack. And we're going to send it through. Perfectly played. Gailano onside, and nobody for the cross. Yes, Wilson. Good luck. And we finally get it away.
He spotted a teammate and
Cunningham forward.
as well as the vision to switch the play.
Good ball. Wilson keeps it well within his grasp. Crosses in. Mendes Gomez. That's a second. I thought that was wide for sure. What a cross that is, and Mendes Gomez. We knew he was threatening in the air already, and he scores one with his head. Lovely work. What a header. Sam says he's going to go to get some sleep. No problem, mate. I don't blame you. I mean, it's not being boring, but I don't blame you.
Let's see the replay now.
Up until the games, it was pretty boring. What a header. First game of the pre-season. I am so looking forward to this. This is probably changing my mind already. If I should play Parma. The Parma season. Might play it.
And it's gone out for a throw. Delaney. And shoots! Plenty of power, but not too much direction.
Dangbo. Here he goes. Dangbo still Lovely run from the back. Gailano
Delivery to
crosses
the
into the box. Mihalche is wide open. That's a 3-0.
to score here.
And Dortmund are crumbling
Power with the header.
definitely already in this first half. What a return.
Well, I've always been an
And we
admirer of good
played a
headers,
bunch
and this was certainly one
of
those.
randoms.
A thumping effort.
Random players that I've
Looking
never
good
played
with
before.
attacking play like
And
this,
they are
and this
playing
goal.
like
Defenders
world-class
seemed to lose
players.
the concentration
I
almost.
mean,
They saw it coming from a long way out.
this is turning out to be quite the dominating performance.
The opposition
3-0 against Dortmund. Who would have said? I played
By a
Neves
remarkable
in
start to the
purpose to
game
cancel them
from
out.
the team that's taken
And
it
it's
to the
just not
cleaners.
happening. Right, the rest of his
Well, the
team
signal's
is
gone
just
after
not
2
there.
minutes.
I know they've got their bigger players going out for the World Cup.
That's an
Not for the
easy
World Cup, for the
interception.
European Championships. What am I
wasn't
talking
brilliant.
about?
And the referee
But
has signalled for half-time.
it's still a pretty good win at 3-0. They've got Pulisic. They've got Ruben Neves. They've got Marconi at the back who's been a beast. They've got some really good players there. Nakimov on, definitely. Allen on, actually no, Watson. I'm going to bring on Watson. Ferrari drops back. And I think I'm going to give Luoa another chance.
Well, we wonder if the second half's going to be like the first, one-sided.
Neves through for Mariano.
Now it's Borussia.
Delaney, oh, blocked by Cunningham. It's brilliant work.
They're building steadily here, working
Brilliant
away.
defending.
Shots on here.
Blocked by Nakimov. Yes, mate.
Got a corner out of that. A bit lucky. It was deflected.
That's a poor cross. Nakimov clears it away. Not really. And doesn't sort of goes for the header. Marconi tried the scissor kick.
Try very close at all.
And that was absolutely hilarious.
Well, the player that we're
I
featuring
do
here
love
has
his
done well.
confidence
He's
though.
certainly been an
I
influence on
must
this
tell you
first
that
half.
much. Mihal Chaya.
Cleverly done.
Send it through. Mendes Gomez. Cross into the box. Neves is there to make up for the defense.
Corner.
Marcone is not quick enough for tracking back.
In the starting 11 today.
Nakimov whips it in and the goalkeeper doesn't punch it out. Bad rush out of the net. Dangbo still got it. The cross is a terrible one. And the keeper easily collects that one. Probably why we were so successful today. By having that 60 overall goalkeeper in that just can't save the shots.
Signing for them.
Quite a bit of money, about 60
As
million
well,
pounds, we hear.
that has got to be
You can
said.
understand why they would want to
I did
invest
think
that
of bringing
amount.
him on, but when I found out he was a regen, and this is pre-season, why not give the kid a chance?
He's got support here.
And he was in there already, which
Cut that out well, well read.
kind of shows my point. Mendes Gomez, I didn't play my proper side anyway either, so even playing field, I guess.
Bit of space to go forward into with the ball.
Ball, Pulisic. Oh, Cunningham, mate. You just had Pulisic in your back pocket. Wilson through. Mendes Gomez going for goal, and that is going right into the stands. Right, time to bring a few more substitutes on, I think. Bures had an alright game, he didn't do much. Let's face it. Allen coming on for Dangbo. Had an alright day out, he did enough to warrant his stay over here. Baker is on, I'm going to put Wilson on the left and take out Ferrari for Auburn. Let's go.
Yes. He took it early though.
Final 20 minutes. Probably going to see the last few minutes of Auburn's career. Don't know. Don't know. Really don't know. I want to keep him, but if you do need the squad spaces, he's up there to go.
Just a quick check on the clock, and there are 20 minutes to go.
But he has a pretty good chance of staying around because more people will go before him. But we do need quite a few squad spaces.
Delaney.
Gailano was quality in this game, alright.
And it's going to be
In
a
the
goal
few
kick.
interventions that he had to make,
Substitution time.
no complaints. He did what was asked of him.
Substitution coming up.
Oh, skipping past the midfield like they're not even
Got
there.
back in the striker there to
Auburn
get the ball in midfield.
trying to play it
Now
through.
James.
Neves,
Delaney.
Cardona Rovira.
Delaney.
There's Mariano.
James.
James. James has come on the regen, good block, and that is going to be a corner.
Had to tackle there to concede the corner.
And Cardona Rovira is off. He had an alright day out for Jesse Lingard.
The crowd of players, the keeper goes for a punch.
Good header. James.
Well, he's kept the ball after a good first touch.
There is Yedlin.
Still got a bit to
Another
do, but
great
this is
right back
promising.
for them.
Defended well. 7 more minutes to go.
There he is. Wilson, send it through. There is Dominic Baker, cuts back inside and has no one to help him out inside.
Read it.
It's just grand.
Excellent attacking work from Dortmund.
Very well covered that. Yes, good ball. Watson through. Back. Luoa. That's a foul. Alright, I wouldn't class it a foul, but I'll take it.
Well, we've got a substitution now.
Milchea. Sorry about that, boys. I'll be back in a sec.
Pretty straightforward.
Alright, I'm back. And we got no subs left.
Keeper to stop that happening.
Yeah, he's thrown his cap on
Last
that one, hasn't
few
he, the
minutes.
keeper? Easy, mate.
Might be time for another goal. Never mind. Here we go. Milchea through for Nakimov. Marcones there.
Getting set.
It's a very good block. Nakimov whips in the corner. It's not the best
Defending.
corner in the world, and that is going to be game over.
That's headed
Surely.
away for a throw.
That is full time. 3-0 to Morecambe. What a fantastic day out for the boys. The reserves definitely proved their case to stay around. What a performance. What was the lowest rating? The substitutes, wasn't it? Yeah. The last few substitutes were the ones that really didn't got to do much. The game was already dead and buried by that point. But the rest, it's pretty much 7 over 7, which is good enough for me. What a game indeed. Porto and Napoli drew. That is perfect for us. Schalke and Valencia drew. Benfica beat AC Milan. Are you sure about that? Loan offer for Branislav Bures. Yeah, I think we're gonna take it. Actually, no. Well, it's Benevento, isn't it? Right, okay, we'll take it. Yeah. And this is from last year, isn't it? Oh, it's the release clause. Oh, Fanning, no, what have you done? I didn't got the message though. Why didn't I got the message? Right, let's renew the contract with Fanning. Fanning. Really, a release clause? You're gonna make me negotiate? Oh, I hate you. I hate you. Sporadic. We can probably counter that with rotation. Five years, definitely. Same page here. He doesn't want a release clause. Please give me the wage that you want. There we go. We can leave it like that. He wants 18k. Fair play. We're good to go. Fanning is not going to go anywhere. Lovely. Do we have anyone else on release clause? We do have Yannick Mallet on £15 million release clause. Need to watch out for that. Alright, so he's the only player that's got a release clause. Gonna take the chance to put the training on. I think it's time to switch Lewis's training. Instead of training on the marking and the slide tackle, etc., we're going to train him in the heading accuracy. And there's only one drill for this. It's going to have to be the shooting one. Yeah. Ferrari's pretty much maxed out. I'm going to take him off the training and give it to someone who actually needs it. We've got Chevalier, who needs the shooting. He needs the shooting bad. There's someone else who needs the shooting too. It's Baker, but we're gonna let him grow a little bit more. He's still got the... No, actually, it's only 75, isn't it? So, we definitely need to get on him. Finishing is not the best. Let's put it that way. So we're gonna train him. Open. Yeah, he can really use the sprint speed. If we're gonna keep him around, then he can definitely use the sprint speed. I'm gonna maybe use a few of these focus training ones when I do have the time to do the drills. But for now, we're gonna keep them on the wraps. Next up, Porto. What a game. What a game this is. Big one. Okay. FC Porto up next. And it's time to see what Porto are actually like in this save. Let's have a look at what we got here. I think it's time for Sean Baker to come in. Scott can play, hasn't played much. Gonna play Chevalier. Rogerson hasn't had the game time. Piaka. Now we can play the new signings. Teka. Lewis hasn't had many chances. Right wing we can't really find many more, so probably move on Chevalier to the right. I think that is a good call. If he's moving, then yeah, probably a good call there. Furtado in. Bartos is a Very good choice for Alan. Yeah. Hurtado, Bartos can do there. Sean Baker can go up top. And we can play with Baker. We've got Sean Baker and Dominic Baker on the same pitch. Things are gonna get confusing. We're gonna put Contreras in. I'm gonna put Allen on the bench again. Mitrovic, Svensson, and someone else who doesn't get that much game time. O'Byrne. If we can't find it, then it'll be O'Byrne. We haven't played Alfonso Criado yet. We have played Allen, so we've seen what he's like. He's not really done much. I'd rather have O'Byrne there. Not gonna lie. Probably play Hurtado. We're gonna play one of the new signings. Play Alfonso Criado. We'll save the best one for last. Put Allen in for Piaka. He can do centre back, yeah. Allen can do centre back. We need a winger, that is Mitrovic. O'Byrne can do forward almost. Townsend can come in for Contreras. Yeah, I don't think this is the right game to play him. I think Napoli is. We might do the same as the last game though. Yeah. But not for him. We'll bring on Gailano, who I really liked, and we need a winger on this bench. Well, midfielder. It's pretty well rounded, this one. Svensson can go up top. Townsend can't really. He's not really the type to stay up front. But he's taller than Svensson. He is really taller than Svensson. So we'll see. Got a few good players in here, actually. Yanko and Bemba inside. I'm gonna put Joao Pedro in. We can leave Park. These guys are tired and they are not regens. Who's this Varela guy? Argentina. Otavio, you can go in the middle. One of the right backs can do right mid. For example, Joao Pedro can definitely do right mid. Deeks can play on the left. 6'1", 5'10". Thinking of bringing him inside. They've got very few players. Wow. Porto are not this skinned, man. I can tell you that for sure. They've got so few players. The AI have done a terrible job managing Porto. No wonder why they're third. They're getting fourth or fifth in the Portuguese league. They've been so mismanaged. Unless they have like a bunch of players on loan. And they just never bring back. Anyway, definitely mismanaged to have this squad. If they don't bring in anyone, they've got a big problem to fill. They've got a very good starting 11, but that's just it. That's starting 11 and the bench players. We're gonna see what this Porto team is all about. Let's go.
Well, welcome again.
Right, we're at Signal Iduna Park. We beat Dortmund in their home ground.
Into the
So
European
crazy.
International
That is
Cup,
still
this
pretty
pre-season
crazy.
tournament. We are at the
Teams
second
are
match
pretty
stage
even
for you.
Well, obviously the players aren't fully match fit
today,
but
so
under the spotlight of the cameras,
gonna
and a
be
lot
an
of
interesting
supporters,
one.
you're expected to put in a good performance, and it's not always easy.
Porto in our match today, and it's against Morecambe. And here is the team news for
There's
Porto.
Scott.
Probably one of the two front men will
Yes, good ball.
slip behind the
Hurtado.
other and
Good
augment the
turn.
midfield when
Oh, come on.
required.
But
I think so. If they start
Baker's
getting
making the
overloaded
perfect run
in
and he
the
just
park,
don't
that's
pass
always
it to
an
him.
option for this manager who does like to fill his midfield.
This is the lineup. He's got his tackle in, and the ball's gone out now. He could
Oh,
cross it
what a
now.
touch. Baker.
It's an
Crossed
excellent
in by
cross.
Chevalier. Baker's there. It's Dominic Baker with the header. It's 1-0 8 minutes in and Porto are already down. Holy folks. They haven't got anyone in this team. This doesn't feel like Porto. It just really doesn't. They haven't got Alex Telles. They haven't got Danilo Pereira. No Oliver Torres. No Abubakar. No Suarez. No Morecambe. They've got no Corona. No Brahimi, who's moved on to Germany before this.
And
Casillas is
that
retired.
opened the scoring. 1-0
Fabiano's dropped off massively.
Chancel
They've
and
brought
Bemba.
on Costa to replace him.
Santos.
There's no Felipe left, Herrero
Anticipated
left
the
in real life
direction of
too,
the pass
that's
and was able
realistic,
to
but
intervene.
I mean, we would have brought in some reinforcements by now,
He's
I
got
think.
some room out here in the wide
They haven't
position.
got any, they haven't got Maxi Pereiro's retired
Trying
in
to
this
find a way
save,
through here, probing
fair
away.
play. Who else is missing? There's so many players missing. There's only
Maybe across
Otavio
it here.
who's left.
Trying to pick out
Militao
someone
left
in the centre.
for Madrid.
Cleared
Well, in
away,
this save he
well away
left
from
as
goal.
well. So that's kind of realistic. But they didn't brought in any replacements. And Porto did in this summer already. Marcano came
Otavio.
back.
Varela.
Zé Luis, Shoya
I think the wide
Nakajima's
man's
in.
got a chance here. There's space out near the touchline.
Rui Pedro coming back from his loan spell.
Regroup
I
now,
mean,
and a goal kick.
I put out a
Back
tweet.
referee to put
There's
the
a bit of a
offender
trend
in
going on.
Work by the
Bit of a
official,
challenge
he's
from
quite entitled to the
Talksport.
player now.
Well, he's always going to get a yellow for that, wasn't it? It was a silly
Talking about your
challenge,
club.
and, yes, you play advantage, but he's got to be
And
punished for it.
there's literally none of the players that I put in there in the team anymore. None of them is in this team. We've got best player, underrated, disappointing. We've got surprising one, surprising player, bargain, loved, hated, and most potential. It's just, oh goodness, oh god. I mean, I just mean to head it away, and he heads it back inside.
What a strike!
Oh, good.
The volley.
Well, there's no finer sight in football than to see somebody catch the ball flush like that.
It is level. Both sides have
Wow.
scored here now.
What a way to equalise. Anyway, move on. Let's go. I mean, Baker's right in the middle again.
He thought quickly as well.
I know you don't like him, but can you please at least pass the ball to him?
Agu. Referee says free kick. Otavio.
There's a few other players that have came in
Very
for
skilled.
Porto.
These passes
Few
may look easy,
internationals.
but And here's the shot. Well, they've got a corner out of that. A bit lucky. It was deflected.
And this team simply has got no one.
He's put in the corner.
I don't know where they got that Santos guy who scored a goal from, but he is pretty
Certainly
crap.
wanting to find a teammate, but he's just found an opponent.
Otavio and Mikel, who plays in the B teams right now, but he's pretty good. He's already played in the top. He's played in Porto, the main Porto side. They're the only ones left.
Agu.
They're literally the only ones left from the team.
They spread it
And
out wide here. Chance to get some
Pereira
width
on the
into this
bench
attack.
too.
Wonderful
Otavio,
save.
how have you missed
Had
that?
to really reach out for that.
Pereira's tied on the bench.
A corner.
Yeah,
Cut.
those are the
An
3
opportunity
remaining.
now,
The rest
maybe.
are just
Corner
bought.
played in.
And
Doesn't
Karius
trouble the
left
keeper.
in real life that's playing that great name that you see on the bottom left. Right there. That great name that you just can't pronounce. It's Karius and there's a second name. Or Marius or whatever. It's
Could be
something
dangerous in a wide position.
crazy, that surname.
Needs to be quick.
Yanko boots it out.
Safely away.
It's going to be a throw-in. There's God. And
Good
that
reading
is
of the play
easy
by
for
the
Otavio.
defender.
That's going to be it. Marius, that's Marius, alright. Marius Makanji. Wakio Field. And that is going to be it.
Everything to play for
First
in the
half
second
is in the
half.
books.
Half-time at 1-1. Pleased to hear the half-time whistle, I guess, with a lead undeservedly, probably, intact.
No, I think they are a little bit fortunate, and I think they'll have to buck up their ideas to stay ahead.
He could cross it now. That's an excellent cross. He scored!
Alright, who do we bring on? I think Hurtado has done alright, but it's time for him to go. Mitrovic can get a game. And we need a left winger. That is Gailano. Yeah, let's go. Second half. Got better players now.
Here we go into the second half of this second match in the group stage.
Well, looking forward to it. It was quite a closely run affair, so...
Gee,
we'll
no space.
continue
Like,
in this second half.
not even in the kickoff glitch people make runs. Just jog around.
Agu. They've got numbers in this attack, and it looks dangerous. Maybe he'll cross it here. Making sure there's no turnover. Chancel Mbemba.
Yes, O'Byrne, good
Turnover
steal.
in play.
Yes, Baker plays in Gailano. Cross in. Yes, what a pick out. Bartos smashes it in. It's 2-1. And that's probably going to help him stay around here. What a finish, lad.
Showed a bit of courage.
Jakob Bartos whacks that volley away.
Well, sometimes they can
2-1.
to both ends, but that one
Morecambe
back in the
up
net,
ahead
well done,
once
son.
again.
Off we go again. 2-1.
We're now in the driving seat for the
We've got
second
the ball
time
back
in this
now
game.
In the middle of the field.
Otavio, Santos.
It's easy for the
Otavio
goalkeeper coming
again.
out to collect.
And Gailano collects. Wagway. O'Byrne. Wacky over the top.
They might have played him in here.
Mitrovic has the space to run onto it.
Going forward.
Still
well.
got it.
Good
Try to
defensive
pull it,
clearance there.
the driven
Now
cross.
a throw in.
No luck there.
Porto ready to
Bonzo
use somebody
Criado.
from the bench.
Yes. Ball inside. Gailano inside for Dominic Baker. That is 3-1. Very good throw in that.
Took the chance nicely, and that really
Very
has
well
given them
studied this one.
more of a
Just a
basis
few
to win this
diagonals
match.
and in Dominic Baker
Well,
is
he's doubled up here with his second goal, and he took it
easy as you
excellent
like.
style, just like the first one. 3-1 the scoreline as we restart the game. Santos.
Santos. Mitrovic. Leno Santos. Good stop by Gailano.
Keeper's got the better of
It's
it
in.
this time.
Well, you thought there was
Otavio's
only one
gonna
winner
whip
there,
it in.
but in the end, it was the keeper that came forward and did the business.
That's a great interception.
Ross is in and Makanji's Marius is gonna get the goal.
With the header.
Whatever his name is, I can't pronounce it. Why did he have to
Fantastic
score?
timing, he gets up early.
I'm glad I scored a third goal now. Svensson is coming on. I'm bringing on Townsend for Sean Baker too. And Teke is going off for Allen, and Rogerson is going to replace Alfonso Criado, who's on a booking.
What an emphatic finish.
Marius Muhandilmaji. What a name. What a great name. He's moved on in real life, so I don't have to put up with that name anymore. Oh, that is a tough one. Svensson crosses in, Park clears it away, the regen at 60 overall.
They haven't, and now they can get on the ball and play.
Townsend.
Otavio.
Bloody hell. It was Wenderson Galeno, one of the prospects here at Porto, going. Yes. And there he goes. One of the few in real life that is still there. Same with Andre Pereira here on the wing.
Just going to get that ball into the box, whichever way is possible.
I forgot Galeno when I put the real life players in that are still there. Baker trying to get it across, man. Literally no one.
Oh, listen to the atmosphere in here.
João Pedro, he wasn't around. Yanko definitely not around. Mikel, yes, Allen steals it away. That's not the ball I was anticipating.
8 more minutes.
Baker, through. Galano is in. Cross into the mixer and nobody in there. Ball into the wide space. Here is Galeno. Cross into the box and Galano's there. Galeno on the wing whips it in again. Allen clears it away. Baker can't win against Mikel Agu. There is Tavio. Tavio again. Yanko. Oh, come on, that surely a tackle there. Galano's going to hold this and he's going to whack it upfield. That is it for this game. We are through to the next round. I don't think I'm going to play Napoli, especially if they won this game, which they have. We're going to skip Napoli, going to make sure nobody gets injured, and we're going to play the semi-final. There you go. Dortmund and Porto definitely out of this one. Seems like it. Transfer offer for Nakimov from a Turkish club. 1.6 million on the table for him. It's a good offer. It's got to be said. For now, we'll reject this hilarious 12.6 million bid for Mitrovic. He is not going. He's been here around for a lot. He's done a lot for the club. And now, we need him for the Premier League. And Anatoly Nakimov. I think we can take this. It's a very good offer. I'm not going to argue with that. He did well in the pre-season. But just don't have the space to grow him. Simple as that. Did great in that game. Did his job perfectly. Whatever was asked of him, he didn't miss. Russian efficiency right there. Burres is loaned out. Brilliant. Need to actually getting to move on the other players. Where has Herman Guzman gone? We've got £16 million offer in for Mendes Gomez, who really showed why he's worth 16.5 million from Sevilla. Interesting one, because I'm not sure if I'm going to sell him anymore. I really ain't sure. I'm gonna leave this for now. I'm gonna have a look at the strikers that we have. Not sure if I'm gonna sell him anymore. I really ain't. Chevalier's going. As much as I hate it, it's really time for Ferrari to go. It really is. I'm sorry, mate. I'm so sorry. We've got a kit upgrade. You were fantastic here since day one. Played wing back. Did so well for us, but the club has outgrown him again. It's time for him to leave. I'm so sorry to the Ferrari fans, but he has to go. Luboa didn't show me much in that game. He's going. He is definitely going. Hurtado, yeah, he's going too. He has good potential, and we need the space for the Venezuelan players. Borres, though, he is staying after that volley. Bartos, rather. And Watson going on the loan list. Maybe loan him out instead of Watson. Yeah, take Watson off. Gailano was quality. Thinking of loaning him out instead of selling him. Carrito, not too sure about that one. He just didn't really... Like, he did his job. It's as simple as that. So, he just did his job. So I think we're going to move. It didn't have an instant impact. Archie Allen. Very good at centre-back. Better than at CDM. But I don't think he's better than Dangbo. And I really want to keep Dangbo. Ah, it's so tough. We know we have to get rid of someone, but we're just going to think, nah, not this guy, not the other guy. No. And we just sit and wait around for who to go. Garlano was alright, didn't have much to do, to be honest. But when he was called upon, he did do his job. I am going to move him on the basis that we can bring him back, and we need him to grow on his reactions. So if we stick around with him, he might get stunned by being on the bench, might start training him up, and his reactions are not going to be that great. Alright, next up, time to put up the worst players in here. Chevalier is in. Baker, we'll put Ferrari in there. Bartos in, Carrito in. Yeah. Wilson. Allen can do centre back really, so we can bring in another Venezuelan midfielder. Hurtado in definitely for Mitrovic on the bench. No, Piaka in. Baker off, Ferrari in. Luoa in. Baker's not getting in this side. I'm putting O'Byrne in there. Putting Hurtado up top. And leaving someone else on the bench. Luowa can get in for Ferrari. Luowa's definitely going before Ferrari. We know Ferrari can do left wing, Chevalier can do right wing. Oh, it's perfect. It's absolutely perfect. Napoli next. Here is the side that's going to play against them. It's probably the worst team we can put out, and we've lost. Next up, Benfica. Probably a good shout to have a look at. O'Byrne's up to a 70. That is fantastic. Interest shown in Cox. He's going to Napoli. Oh wow, I hope he goes there. Oh, this is perfect. If Jay Cox moves to Napoli, then we might face him in the final. Oh, it's perfect. Oh, it's absolutely perfect. About this transfer offer, we'll see if Sevilla want to play ball. We kind of need the money to have something to scout Venezuela with. But in the end, we don't really need the money. So we're going to see if Sevilla basically want him. 26.5 and they took it. I am stunned. Alright, that is a good deal. They are normally so stingy, but now they've just gone in and boom, took him. Alright. That's 26 million coming into the club. If Mendes Gomez goes. Which he has no reason not to. Valentin Hurtado. That's a good offer from Altac. I hope he goes. I really do hope so. But you just never know. You just never know. Benfica next. And I can do something to help out already. That's switching to this one. Lovely. Benfica. Why did I back out? Benfica up next. Gonna have to go in our blue kits. And let's have a look if Benfica are any better. They are doing a lot better than Porto. They're just doing a lot better than Porto overall. This guy can actually no, put Kolar in. Sevilla in for Varela. Got this Diop guy. Diop guy's interesting. He's Spanish. Oh, he's the... No, he isn't. He isn't. Casillas' region would be better than that. Can put Zivkovic in. He can play centre mid. Jetson Fernandez is still there. Pepe, take him off. Gonzalez. Yeah, put Gonzalez back. Why not? Castillo is quite tired. We'll put Rafa in. We'll put Diab for Vlachodimos. Actually, no, we'll put this guy in. Guadara. They definitely do need a centre back. Machado's tired, but I'm gonna play him simply because he's a regen. We've got a good left back here in Baba. Probably play Gonçalves in. Servi can only play left. Felix can play in the centre. Or Felix. No, go with Felix. That's what the commentators say all the time. I do like to say Felix though, with the English pronunciation. We'll put no, I think Gonçalves has to stay on the bench. Rafa can go up top. He's done that before. And yeah, it's all good. Now let's play with some players that I haven't played yet. Farrago. Haven't played with him a lot. We'll put... Where's the left back gone? Oh, Harris is there. And we'll put Wagwe. We'll put the trio that hasn't played a lot. Male definitely needs a game. Vladimirescu in. Tello, haven't played with him. We're gonna have to say goodbye to Mendes Gomez. And yeah, let's have a look at the rest. this guy on the ball? Oh. I don't know who this... Is it Felix? It definitely looks like Felix. Alright.
Well, it may be a pre-season tournament.
I definitely picked a much stronger side to play Benfica this time around.
But semi-finals are always
Let's have a look at what they're capable of.
Veltin's
Veltin's Arena for this one,
A lot at stake here, Martin,
playing in
because
Germany.
departure from my day when you could get fit.
I believe
away
this
from
is
the glare
Schalke's,
of publicity, but these boys have put on a good show
Schalke's
so far.
ground.
The match today is Benfica,
I know
and
Pat
it's
will
against
correct me
Morecambe.
on that one if I'm wrong.
And this is the team Benfica are going to field today. Well, we've gone with a
Oh,
4-3-3
perfect slide challenge,
formation
always.
for them. Is that the way you see
Always
it?
happens.
Yeah, I mean, it can be adjusted. It could almost be a 4-5-1 if they decide to come over.
Felix,
with
Vladimir
defensive
Rescue.
but,
Yes, send it through. Look at Mendes Gomez go. Smash it. Come on. Seriously, that never happens in real life. When they always get in the fucking position. Like, once would be okay, but like always. Always happens. Erskard. Now Mitsuya. What a ball in. Tello with the header. It's 1-0. What a start. Becoming a routine here. Scoring from the corners, the short corners. And a bit overpowered. Tello unmarked. The CPU marking is put off by that. Big time. And if you put the cross in correctly, you can definitely score a few headers. Like we've just done there. Ludwig Tello, not the tallest of players, has just scored his first goal with me controlling him with a PS4 DualShock. Lovely. Isn't that wonderful? And Contreras making his debut right there. Takes it off his man. And he can't carry it to the final third. Yes. Contreras still loses it out again, but he wins it back. Tell you, he doesn't give up, that's for sure. Good ball, Mendes Gomez. Space for the ball in, but nobody to pick out with it. What a turn. Lovely. Here is Vincent.
They're wanting further up front though as the game develops, I'm sure.
Harry.
Cut out the pass.
Lovely job by Erskard. Plays in Vladimir Rescue. Mendes Gomez. Mitsuya. Oh, lovely, mate. Lovely work there. Oh, look who's back. Hello, Semg. There's nobody in here since you last time, mate. You lost quite on a bit. Lost on quite a bit. So, I'm not sure if you want me to spoil it for you or if you just rather watch it back. So let me know. What a block by Erskard. And he still wins the header. What a guy. Tello. Still going through. Oh, goodness. I feel sorry for you. I don't feel sorry for myself, mate. Actually. It's you guys that are losing out on this. I'm enjoying my time, actually. For once, I'm enjoying FIFA 19. Because of the teams and the transfers and playing new sets of players. These guys have been real decent. You can spoil, alright. So we've played pre-season, right? And they decided to play the most unconventional players, as always. And we beat Dortmund 3-0. And I improved Dortmund's side slightly to help them out. I didn't play their starting lineup, but neither did I with mine. And we beat them 3-0 in their own backyard. Like, it's Dortmund.
If we go in from here,
What is going on there?
looming large.
For sure.
Themselves back on the ball.
Mendes Gomez there win the header, got a goal. Then we beat Porto, who had a shocking side, and actually put up a better fight than Dortmund. And they were more tired. They didn't have as many players, as many good players rather. Probably around the same level. Yeah, and I played the stronger side for Porto.
And the defender is able here
And we beat them. Now we're on to the semis.
in the semi-final.
And we're beating Benfica. And I played a much stronger side. This has definitely been the strongest side I've played so far. And gonna bring on Fanning, gonna bring on Azevedo. I don't play that often. Mendes Gomez, another big thing that's happening behind the scenes. Mendes Gomez seems like he's on his way to Sevilla. Because they put in a £16 million offer. He's valued at 13, so it's already a good offer. I counted it at 26, thinking, right, okay, let's see what you got over here, and they've matched it. Yeah.
Tackle goes in.
Not that I was planning to keep Mendes Gomez, but I actually like him from that Dortmund game, so I decided to play him again, in case he goes, just to say goodbye and thank you for his services, his financial services.
That's good movement.
And he might come back to the club, like he might.
Making sure there's no turnover.
I'm not joking there.
There's no doubt that Milan
Mendes
have been in
Gomez,
the market for the kind of player
Svensson,
that, he is, and they've
little ball
decided
roll
to
and
nail
nobody
their
to
colours
pick
to
out,
his mast.
lovely.
It's a statement
Why
to
don't
be
you go
kept
for
in
the
there.
header?
Around £35 million for this lad, but
Dikovic has
he's got,
free
good
space
talent, good
here.
credentials.
Good place to win the
Goodness
ball.
me, they always get there.
Gonzalez. He's got support here.
Baba, Servi, Joao Felix coming in, Gailano denies him. All the way to the final. Kolar is off, the regen is off for Gadara. He probably should have started, but he is a regen and he's not that far off in overall. He's a lot younger, so I decided to give him a shot. Not that they were going to play him anyway, they were going to play an even worse guy. As Joao Felix hits that one past the post.
Like this, they will get more chances, will get better chances than that, I think.
Ball inside, Farago takes off. Mendes Gomez, Svensson, through to Auburn, give it back. There's Contreras, still going, yes, Contreras. What a ball, Azevedo were toying with them, and that should have been a better finish, really. And this is how we got the goal, from the short corner, and this time it goes horribly wrong, but we still got it. Svensson, oh goodness sake, the passing, man, it's never too quick for these guys. For me, it's just like you're playing a game of ping pong. Who hits it faster? With their passing, I just call it ping pong passing for that reason. It's like you have their foot's are rackets and the ball is just the ball. It's just whacked around all over the place. It's really the best way to describe it, as far as I'm concerned. Yeah, same. And this save has definitely been plagued by that a bit. You can definitely feel it with Auburn, but I'm trying to do my best with the training. I'm stuck with the OG FIFA. The shit FIFA, let's put it that way. Not the OG, the shit FIFA. What they want it to be. What EA want it to be. I'm not taking Mendes Gomez off. He is probably going. Farago off for Teka, and Gailano has been amazing, but I want to keep this game on the wraps, so I'm bringing on Male to help out a much better goalkeeper. Not that Gailano did anything wrong, and he had a great pre-season so far, but I think it's time for Male to come on and get a few minutes. Yes, Azevedo going for the shot. It's deflected by his own man who's offside. It's not even going to be a corner out of that.
the countdown is to 10 minutes left.
And this Gomez, what a terrible touch.
Oh, listen to the atmosphere in here.
Baba.
Doing their bit to spur their team on for this equaliser.
Oh yes, Deloglio. Oh, I pressed the tackle button and he shoot.
Well, he has got
Can't your PC run FIFA? I don't think so. Especially with the modding, I don't think it can. I mean, it's not a bad PC, but it's a laptop. It lacks power, basically.
Time for a substitution.
That's its biggest con.
Supporting player alongside. Still got a bit to do, but
doesn't have much power for games.
Looking for teammates in the middle. Put away,
it's very good for editing and for other stuff, but for gaming it's not really the best.
Now to the final 2 minutes of the 90. Shredding it through.
Yes, Townsend, off he goes. There is Townsend, could be 2-0, and what to say by Svila. It's a laptop, yeah. It is a laptop that I edit the things on.
They've got the lead, they've got the corner, the ball's in the right end of the pitch.
That's why I'm trying to get a PC, mate. PC is definitely the best. The desktop is definitely the best to play games. Townsend going for another shot, another crack at goal, and
short the corner this time.
Fanning whip it in at the front post, crossing it back in. It's actually a good ball. We're still on this. Azevedo whacks it into the middle of the box, and that is going to be game. Yeah, I couldn't even line up the shot with Oglio. It's only held up back by money. Yeah, it is. Because I want it to be fully worth it when I get it. And seems like we're going to play Napoli in the final. So if they do get Jay Cox, who played for us, I am definitely going to play him. You bet your ass he's gonna be in there if he gets there before the final. You fucking bet. Let's have a look at players that have finished the scout reports. Carnutsu has moved on. And can scout Victor Moses' regen. Right there. Brugman. Yeah, he's alright. Vanaken's an exciting prospect. It's just that I don't have the space for some of these. There is Di Maria's regen. Gunther, not that great. Skip on him. You out. Neighbor, no. Torres. Torres is decent enough. Got Billy Luna, that is Valencia's region. Vera's only 61. Don't really care about him though. Got some big ones. Christian Burns is still in the free agents list. Might be coming in. He just might. If anyone gets in, it's him. Or Pasalic. So, Vladislav Vatsiutin, the guy, intrigues me. Let's scout him. There is Johan Dembele. Let's have a look at his weak foot and skill moves. If he is any good, then yeah, we'll sign him. Borges Fernandez is wanted by Levante. Mendes Gomez's transfer talks have broken down with Sevilla. Kind of happy with that, to be honest. Nakimov's gone. Jakub Bartos is going to go out on loan. You have an estimation on when you're going to go a PC? It really depends because I'm going through a lot behind the scenes. It's a big jump from school to the real world. It really is. That is the jump that I'm going through right now. So I'm not sure about that one. Let's have a look at Dembele. I really can't give you one. I can tell you I'm going to finish this series, but after that, I just don't know. Don't know what the future holds. So Dembele, yeah, he's not that great. He really isn't that great. Let's have a look at this guy, Sardi. Yeah, he's really not good enough. So he is going to. That haircut can't save him. Napoli next. Let's see if we get any transfer offers. We do. Chevalier is wanted by Estudiantes. 1.5 million. You know what? That's the top that the chief exec says we can get for him. I don't want him to get in the way. I want him to go to a good club, and I think Estudiantes is a good club that he can go to and get games. So off you go, mate. Got a few more offers. Loan off for Archie Allen from the New York Red Bulls. Take that. And Mitrovic. Monaco won him. No, he's not going. Block all offers for him. He's getting a lot of interest. Let's delete this all. Tournament prize money. 3 million. Let's see if Jay Cox is in. Because if he is, we are gonna bloody celebrate. And the striker is actually a weakness of them. They do have Pokorny. Oh, but it's the final. It's the final. I have to put him on the bench for Kazri. There's no way he'd get the game. I know Insigne can play up top for Zaza. Grassi. Tielemans and Casemiro. Holy smokes, folks. We are in for a great game. Diallo, Maximovic. I wish I could play Max, but it's going to have to be St. Justa. Rock. What about this Cam? Can he play forward? No, he can't. Cabrice. Nope. Verdi. Probably instead of this wing back that's not going to play. Atkin, he can do wing. So can this guy. This guy can play middle. 2. Zapata. Nah, he's too old already. Berardi, no. This Norwegian forward looking tasty, but it's just overall wise never gonna get there. Yeah. Centre mids, Allen dropping off big time. Might be a little suspect for retirement. Let's play the full strength side. And I think Erskard gets in there just for a few absences. Contreras gets in, he impressed me. Lewis, Teka. I think Teka is going to go off for Harris on this one. Now Mitrovic goes on for Contreras. Daloglio should get in. Yeah. We're going to bring on Townsend. Farrago on the bench for Teka. Forwards. I think it has to be Dominic Baker. Alright, we're good. We're good to go. Look at Gallo's finishing. Just out of this world. That's forget about that one. What a save that is. Too late. Still puts it on target. Look at that curling effort. Oh my goodness. The shooting of this guy is next level, really. Finish. Who is playing with him? Blanek. Of course. Hits the crossbar.
Well, it's very much the way of pre-seasons
Right,
these
it's
days.
final
We've
time,
got, a grand
and it's
final
probably
here,
the
final
last
of
game
European
of the season.
International Cup.
Yeah, and it is billed as a friendly
Cortez.
pre-season one, but both these teams, these players
Bit
will be
forward.
taking it.
Oh, I am gonna give the ball back to them because I think I am gonna get it.
Really seriously, if what we've
No,
seen
they
so
just
far
booted
is
it
to go
out.
by.
All right, just stick the throw in for them, and that's done. All right,
This is the
it's
starting
fair
lineup
play
today.
there. Forgot to take the
It's
controller
Napoli's
off.
lineup. We've got it down as a 4-3-3.
Yeah, it's a system that the Netherlands used to use all the time. I think really they invented it, and plenty of countries have adopted it since. If it works, it's really tough to handle.
Well, that's safely away.
Yes, Blanek retrieves it.
A couple of clever players we can
Inside
focus on
for
here. One
Johannesson.
on either side, very good on the ball, Alan.
Now
Certainly
Gallo.
looks like they've got a ball on a string at times. Never gets too far away from them. They really can
Bryce,
embarrass defenders
Lewis.
with that kind of ball control.
Holy
Now,
Jesus.
can he take them on? Tielemans.
Can't get a touch on. What is this? Ball is in. They've hit the woodwork already.
Outside of the post.
Casemiro in and he whacked one away. Oh, he just dumped him. Lovely work there. Oh, come on. Why did it change player for me? Oh, I hate that. I really do hate that.
Saw the pass coming and got there first.
Take that.
Didn't like the look of that.
So pissed off about that. I don't even care that his card's going off.
But I'm sure you would have expected the worst after that challenge, and no surprise the red shown.
So bloody annoying, this game.
It's been an enjoyable
Blanek,
competition for
over the top.
a European trophy.
An
Maybe
easy
close
touch for
the European
Koulibaly.
trophy. I think the
Nobody
teams
wants
have
to run.
done very well. They're fulfilling both criteria, really. They're getting themselves fit,
Lewis.
but they're also entertaining us.
They are.
Blanek.
And you're just sharpening
Come on, Gallo, get on your bike.
defensive edge as well, aren't you?
Cortez needs someone to
Get
put the
to a
pass
final
in.
like this, you certainly
There it is.
need
Gallo
to
plays in the Fresner and he can't finish. Just pull the trigger, mate. Just pull the trigger. It's as simple as that. I've pressed shooting wage
Clever ball.
centuries ago.
Cool now. The shot's on.
Well done, Lewis. Good block. Johannesson. Side Blanek. Great ball through. The Loglio's going to follow it.
It's a chance to
Down the line.
outside of the opposition.
Koulibaly can't keep up. Mere
Punch away by the goalkeeper from
punches
the
it out. They get the
Trying to catch
rebound.
the
Of
other
course
team
they
out
do.
with a quick break here.
Blanek steals it away.
interception
Bad
there.
pass. That is a shocking pass by me. And Lewis can't get it from the tackle that he put in brilliantly.
Superb shimmy then.
Yes, Johannesson.
player to beat.
Lovely work. Give it inside. Oh my god, that touch! I meant to go down the line, you idiot.
Tielemans.
Broken the
Now
pressure.
Casemiro.
There's Casemiro.
Rowe.
Rog.
Moving forward with some danger to the opposition now they're here. He's got his shot off now.
Well done, McNeil. That's a good
Corner
save.
Given by the referee. He's put in the corner.
Header.
Well,
Ooh,
just wide.
that's a bit dangerous.
Not far wide at all. Next time maybe he'll bury that.
Cortez
Bit of space to go
stops.
forward into with the ball.
Is it inside? Johannesson, what a ball through. Gallo is in and it's saved.
Had no right to stop that. Had no
The
right to
Fresno's
get
already
on it.
spent.
What a
Come
stop.
on, mate.
Here comes the corner. Good.
Maybe I
defensive
do have to
clearance there.
train the Fresno stamina. It's really annoying that he has to go off at half time and doesn't get to do much because of it.
Well, the wide
He
man
does
can
track back
show
a
his
lot,
skills here.
but he just doesn't get to do
Well, signal's gone
the
up.
highlights
Scored the
because
goal,
of
went
it.
for it. Insigne
Oh my, and then there's that.
today.
Oh man, why? Why the, oh my god, nah, this is not happening. What in the
Well, you get a lot
fuck
of
is going on?
satisfaction as a goal-scoring forward for knocking one in from that distance. You know you're in the right place.
No, it was a poacher's effort. The final finish wasn't difficult, but to get there, it took a little bit of instinct.
I tried to get it clear, and he's just passed it straight at the other guy. And he's dabbing
First
because
goal
of
is
it.
1-0.
Yeah. Let's just say I'm not very happy at the moment. And I feel like restarting this match. But I won't. Because I took out my frustrations on the game. We're playing with 10 men because of it. And we're just being shat on by the computer. Mitrovic off. Blanek goes forward. Ginger Ninja is on. Hopefully that'll help a bit. We can probably bring Farrago on for Lewis. Probably a good choice for this game.
The second half is off and underway. Rowe. Simone Zaza.
Zaza.
Cut that out with,
Oh, come! How has that not gone through there?
Got to be. Goalkeeper hangs on.
Yes, through Blanek.
Cleverly done.
Good ball. Mitrovic is running through.
Chance here. There's
Space for the cross in. Nobody there.
strong, powerful
Have to
clearance.
go back. Del Oglio.
Going forward well.
No space whatsoever. Finally, Blanek is in. It could be 1-1. It isn't.
It's bounced back off the bar.
Still bobbling about. And they get it
Agony
away
etched on the
eventually.
player's face when he was denied with what was a great effort.
Prepared to just pass the ball around in their own half, winning the game as the scoreline tells you.
Yes, Farrago. Good challenge. He does well to come into
Spotted
this
well
game.
by the defender, cut it out. That's support
Good
play
introduction
his
for him,
teammates.
that's for sure.
Rog. And shoots.
Shot is in. That is a
Easy
poor one.
save for the keeper. We've had an hour gone here, and still 30 minutes
Through.
left.
Blanek. And again, Morris.
Threads it through.
Gallo picks out Mitrovic.
Player that
What
we're
a ball.
featuring here has done well. He's certainly been
And
an
it's a ball at the
influence
back
on this
stick.
first
Juice is there.
What a good time to score that was. Put his side in the lead.
And it's Del Oglio's going to pick up a booking for that challenge earlier. Let me see who I can sub in. I think I can take Del Oglio off for picking up the booking. And I'm not going to take anyone else off for now.
Done the booking, having let the play go on earlier.
Yeah, exactly. You've got to give the advantage to the team in possession.
Good
He
throw
did
in,
that,
Contreras.
but also punish the offender.
Blanek.
Contreras.
Contreras still. Jesus Christ, he can't scroll through.
Great ball.
You just can't do that in this game. Can't take a touch.
Insigne. Good defending when they needed it, really. Because
Oh
that
my
was
goodness.
a
Gallo,
slick
come on.
breakaway.
Yes.
Good vision.
Ball through. Mitrovic, run, mate. Ah. So annoying that it was so slow.
Whistle's gone. Free
Why
kick.
are we so slow?
Well, they're losing their heads.
Right. Cortez, I'm sorry, mate, but you're gonna have to go. And we'll put Baker on the right-hand side. Yeah. We'll put Baker on the left-hand side so he can cut on his right, and Townsend on the right so he can cut on his left. If that doesn't work, we'll just reverse them around. But it seems like cutting inside is the way we're gonna go today. And we've got an injury. It's just fucking brilliant. It doesn't get better than this. Take that, Casemiro.
Silly tackle, really. Clearly a booking.
We're gonna lose this because the CPU is a fucking bastard.
Well, is he going to shoot? Is he going to dig?
That's a good try from the free kick from long range and pretty close.
Yeah, it really did connect with that cleanly.
Well, we can catch up with the details of that injury.
And
from,
Harris is injured.
Man, Jeff
Good.
Jeff.
As if we didn't have any misfortune in this final already. I don't care how small the injury is, it's still an injury. And they just scored a second. Yeah. That just happened. Gallo. Oh, yes, mate. Gallo, go for it. Yes, mate. That's more like it. Where has this been? Where's this Gallo been? He doesn't want to pick up the ball. The game will not let me. 10 minutes in. 10 minutes to go, rather.
Here's Casemiro. And he is playing so well
and
today.
we're back on it.
Sometimes you have those afternoons when you just want the ball
Back in the
all
game.
day long and whatever you do comes off.
Come on, Townsend, it's right. It's an inch in front of you. Stick a leg out.
Well, we've only got 7 minutes.
Jesus. Everything. They're like struggling to get to the ball and then they don't get there at all.
To his mate and got it back again. He's aiming for the front post. Far too close across to the keeper.
Come on, Gallo, great ball. Come on, Townsend, this is your chance. Slow down and finish. Right, I'm done with this game. Fuck this. How the fuck does a 76 striker do not know how to put in the cross goal area and just whacks it over? Are you sure about that? He slowed down, did everything fine, and he missed it by an absolute fucking mile.
Insigne whipped in from the wide area, only partially away from danger.
Are you sure about that?
It's one back.
Are you actually sure about that one? Yay.
Now the cross has gone behind. It's a poor effort.
Absolute fucking scenes over here. We didn't deserve to win. Napoli played better than us, but the way we lost. Oh, he has to do me so that they get this. Oh, this game, man. Fucking EA that we're relying on. No fucking wonder. Transfer offer for Ferrari. A few transfer talks have broken down. Player suspended, that will be Erstgaard. 1.8, it's his valuation. I'll take it. It's a good offer. And it was Hurtado who didn't leave. Of course. Of fucking course. Where is... Hang on. Do have 49 spaces. I think Guzman left. I think we sold him. If not, then he's probably hanging around the free agents list. Bartos loaned out. Another transfer offer for Hurtado. please go to Poland, mate. Move. We need you to. Aliou Badji, he's an expiring contract, so might be on the lookout for him. Fernando Bueno, get out of my shortlist. Salazar can get into that spot, and Griffiths is a 76 overall now. Hey man, I'm back. Hello, Ty. You probably joined during my meltdown. That's why I didn't notice that. You missed quite a lot, to be honest, mate. Missed quite a lot. Should we be picking up? Ripper Cruz. We've got Burns here. And we've got Pasalic. I think we should pick him up from the free agents list. Pasalic first. Sporadic, yeah, I'm not gonna argue that. I really ain't. Just if they turn out to be decent, then we'll keep them. If they turn out to be quite disappointing, then we'll just get rid of them. We'll go 20. We'll go 25, 22.5. We'll meet in the middle between what I thought like a low one. Yeah, it's a fair offer. It's good for me. Let's have a look at Christian Burns. He's gonna burn wingers. He's gonna burn wingbacks for sure to the ground. Got 2-star skill moves though. Yeah. Sporadic on him. We'll take that. Take the 5 years. We'll take not having a release clause. That's good enough. And I am not going to argue that. Sweet negotiation. Probably the quickest I've done. One of the quickest. Now, who are we really interested in? I don't think there's many people in this list. Probably no one right now. I think we've done the correct signings. The ones that we really wanted to make. There's one big one that I wanted to do, but he's not available, unfortunately. And that man is somewhere around here. He is a forward. Probably know where I'm going with this. John Flores. Absolute stud. Plays for Venezuela so we could train him. But no, Huesca have to be fucking bastards. And I can't sign him because of it. Huesca probably have like 3 or 4 forwards. At least. No. Got Riasco. Bentancur is Godin's regen. Sculabali guy is alright. Centre-back too, he's good enough. Conde, no. Benega, yeah, disappointing. Ward, not that great actually. This winger needs to check the weak foot and skill move, so you get in. John Flores, 78 overall. He's an absolute stud. I would trade him for what's his name? Alan's gone, not Alan. We would trade him for Mendes Gomez in a heartbeat. Because we need him for the Venezuelan job. Will Harris. Big offer from Mönchengladbach. not the time to leave. We just bought him. We basically just bought him because we didn't play with him. And we need him for the sim. It's as simple as that. Let's skip over to the next training session. Just shown in Conti, don't care about that to be honest. Kalulu. Showing great potential, let's see his weak when skill moves. Saavedra guy, same. Sousa da Silva, looking alright. Connor Warland. He is Aaron Moyes' regen. But a winger, need to check his weak when skill moves. Got this guy, this is Glick's regen. This guy is fantastic. Same with this guy. This is Sergio Ramos' regen. Now is Royce. This guy is 71 overall. He's in these shortlists. He needs to be. Rajcevic, he needs to be as well. Alright. Have a look. Joseph Mitrovic, looking a lot better. Alright. This wingback's not tall. Actually, forget him. Facundo Ferreira, definitely take him. Got Troutson, that is, what's his name? Got Sigurdsson's regen, and Mere Perez. Who's still looking alright. Then we've got Perisic's regen. Alves Pereira needs to check his weak when skill moves. Inter, same with Landry. But I don't know. Aldo Rodriguez is Herrera's regen. We'll have a look at what we have at the moment. We need to get rid of players, and we're not doing that. To bring in the signings that we need to bring in. Don't know what is going on with this game. I don't know if the patch did anything. Sort that out, I doubt it. Interest shown in Iowa. Hurtado's transfer talks were broken down, great. Birmingham City won Esteban Gaillano. I can take 1.6 million. We'll have the money to bring them back. Vern in the training session. Lewis going up in the heading accuracy. That's good to see. Transfer offer for Christophe Chevalier. He's probably rejected the last contract. I'm going to take Eibar's offer. It's the same as Estudiantes and definitely a better club in Spain. Looking a lot more likely that he'll go there. Please go, Chevalier. Don't make this any harder than it is. Got Gaillano moved on to Birmingham City. That is good news. Got this Vasutin guy. Doesn't show a potential status though. SCT, yeah, definitely Moses' regen. Got good overall but doesn't show a status. Esteban Cabrera looking decent. We can probably get rid of Arnaiz already. And Carito's dropping off a bit. He's 6'7" though. He's 6'7". Holy Jesus Christ. Right. Gaillano, no. Paz, no. Don't think we are in any luck here. We'll just quickly reject all of them. One of the worst scout reports followed one of the best. Very interesting. Gazbaro, yeah. Interest shown in another guy. Open. Goes up in a lot of stats, nearly going up to a 71. Ferrari has moved on, and so has Chevalier. We're going to keep them in the shortlist. Yeah, Raffaele Ferrari, there he is. He's gone to Sturmgrass. And Chevalier next. And we've also got Gailano, the shortlist. It's Galeano. Oh, it's actually different. Galeano. Been saying it wrong. Galeano. Way, Ian, how you doing, mate? How are you doing, my good friend? First game of the season is against Brighton. Surely we can get it done. Valentin Hurtado. Please take this one. Corona kills one. Yeah, go to Poland, mate. It's a good league. It's a good league for talent like you to get their chance. I hope some Dutch club comes in for him because he might take that. I don't think he's going to take the Polish one. I just don't. Parma want Musa Luoa. Right, okay. Got a good offer on the table. Let's go. We'll reject the one for Will Harris. Same reason as the one that I did for Mönchengladbach. Seems like I'm going to have to block all offers here. There you go. Oh, I just spammed the triangle button a bit too many times. Why does this take ages though? A simple push of a button takes 5 seconds at least. My Red Star YSL is doing well. Oh, that is fantastic news, I guess. I am going to take this. Parma have come in with a very good offer. They definitely value Musa Luoa highly. I am going to help them out by saying yes. Because I like Parma. And I want Musa Luoa to go over there. Parma doing well in Regent in this save. Will Harris is not leaving, mate. You can go ahead and definitely customize him. He hasn't got a customization. If you want to. Go ahead. Feel free to do so. He's one of the many players that are up for it. Okay. Are we ready for this? First game of the league season. And I need to sort out this mess. Alright, let's see what we got. We've got Contreras in for Morris. I think we've got to drop Johannesson, unfortunately, due to the ratings. This is not the actual starting 11. Alright, this is just for the simming. We'll take Afonso Criado off. Put him on the bench rather. Wagwe needs to start instead of Mitrovic. And we should be good to go. Just who do I take? Piaco, Farago. Definitely Farago. In you go. Anyone else that deserves to get on the bench? Don't think so. Let's have a look at the new regens. Burns. He is the Bale regen. 5-star, 3-star. Thought it was 2. No, it's 3 actually. Pasalic though has 1-star skill, has 1-star weak foot. Yeah, you do get them a lot. In season 1. Yeah, would they? Normally the older ones get higher ratings. That happens sometimes. I think I'm gonna get rid of Pasalic straight away. View offers. Has he got any offers? Oh, and the game is just frozen. Oh no, no. Okay, we're fine. We're fine over here. Just okay, odd one there. If we do a deal, probably he is on the chopping block. Just saying. Got 10 million in the bank, and we've got a lot of players to get rid of. Starting lineup is good now. Let's sim the first game away against Brighton. We need to get off to a good start. This team has no excuse to lose this game, and they still do. Of course, because it's Brighton away, isn't it? Just to piss me off a little bit. Lovely. Bruno Carrito, finally a transfer offer for this lad. Racing Club won him for just under 4 million. And that's above his valuation. And he won't get the game time. I hope he goes to Racing Club. It's a good club. Good proving ground for him. Definitely be useful down there. And we're obviously the first team who lost the game. Hurtado's transfer talks are broken down again. Luvoa has gone to Parma. That is good. We're getting them off now. Burnley wants Babacar Dangbo. I want to keep facing him. So I'm actually keen on this deal. If we're not going to play him, then I think it's better to sell them to somebody else in this league. Yeah, it is. It is. Definitely. That's 3 spots already got. It's less people they need to sign. We're gonna ask for quite a bit. I hope Burnley have come ready. Reject the sell-on clause, put the same price tag in. Let's see what they want to pay. There you go, Sondijk. Put the money on the table. That's a good price tag for Babacar Dangbo. If he goes, I won't blame him. He's just not going to get the game time over here. And I hope he does over there. It's Burnley. And they're down in the Championship. Auburn is gone up to a 71. Yeah. That happens in this game. Just strikers are not good to be strikers. They're good to be centre backs, because you can train them. You can train their defending. It's just they don't. You can't really train the defending. That's the thing. Valentin Hurtado is wanted by another Polish club. He's going to reject this, but we're going to take it anyway. It's a smaller offer, so you never know. You just never know. Bournemouth next. So literally only wins and losses. Interesting. Bruno Chumacera is going to PS Gliwice. Whatever that name is. Bruno Carrito has broke down the transfer talks. Good. Dangbo's gone to Burnley. Need to shortlist a few players there. Mendes Gomez has another big offer on the table. Levante this time. Don't think they're going to pay the 26.5 million that Sevilla did. But we're going to try. We're going to try and ask for that is for sure. Actually, we'll ask for a bit more. We'll ask for 27.2. And why did I go all the way around? Such a weirdo. 23.5. Let's meet in the middle. 25 million. I'll be happy with 25 million for Mendes Gomez. Yeah, Levante are willing to put the money on the table. That is lovely to see. Bigger round transfer fee. That's what you want. National squad submission deadline coming up. Release clause paid for Male. Stoke won him. Another transfer offer for Carrito. Sion won him this time, from Switzerland, I believe. I hope he goes there again. Same transfer offer, not gonna complain. If I took the other one, definitely taking this one. Probably just wants to stay in Europe. Probably the thing. Stoke City have paid the release clause for Male. The only guy that has a release clause, and they've paid it. You cannot... To be honest, it's quite a tasty release. I can't... I'm sorry, what? So I just can't block his way going to Stoke. Oh, this is brilliant. This is brilliant. McNeil is going to have to carry this. Oh, good. I hope he doesn't go, mate. We gotta buy him back if we can't, like, stop it. We gotta. I can't renew his contract. The release clause has been paid. Good. Just bloody perfect. Right, Hurtado's transfer talks are broken down. Galliano is wanted by Everton. Don't know why Everton would want this guy, but they're gonna have to pay a little bit more than that. I mean, better proof that centre backs are good for strikers is that I've got a striker that is a centre back that is probably as good as Harvey Hull was. If he wasn't like in this game, in this FIFA title, he'd definitely been better off. This is our final offer. I'm sorry. Well then, this is my final offer. 2 million or nothing. You're Everton. You put the price, for fuck's sake. Marco Silva, you stingy twat. Galliano's not moving yet. Is the first game away or at home? I think it's away because of that menu. If it is away, we'll play the first leg and sim the second, which could be dangerous. Might have to think about that one. Male is sold. Mendes Gomez is gone as well. He's gone to Levante. Then why didn't you take Sevilla, for fuck's sake? I am so stunned at that. Male, Mendes Gomez. We're gonna shortlist you in a bit. Can I just do that through here? Yeah, good. So I don't have to search up the players. Luella, yeah, shortlist you. Yeah, I've done that. Knock him off, shortlist. And we signed Wagway. Good. Alright, I think I am gonna visual sim, the away leg. Carrizo has gone to FC Sion, so they're going now, which is good. Hurtado is wanted by Legia Warsaw. That's the biggest club in Poland. If you don't want this, then it's pretty much game over for him. We gotta swap him with somebody else. So Male has been sold, which is a big shame. So we need a keeper in. We need a very good keeper in. And this is definitely been out of the blue, but maybe Kader Clouchy. I don't want to take Pulisic away from Parma. I think that's beautiful. He's there. Falco from Italy is a choice. I want to bring Male back eventually, because I couldn't do anything there in the Stoke one. He was smart enough to not put a release clause like myself. Mere Perez, it's Falco, isn't it? Unless Clouchy is like unreal. I think it's Falco who's coming in. Or maybe go for a cheap one in Mere Perez. Anyways, we've got a scout Clouchy, so we're going to do that. There he is. Exciting prospect. We got a lot of money for the other deal though, so should be good for Falco. We got 22 million out of the other deal, so we had 10 on top of it. We should have enough for Falco, and of course, do have players that we can trade. Player swap. We've only got McNeil in the net. That's crazy. Centre backs, can't afford to let anyone go at this point. Midfielders. Right, we're gonna put a poor one like Hurtado in. Winger, goalkeeper, fullback. It's gonna have to be a winger. And if anyone, we can put in Galliano. Sorry. Other player. How about Christian Burns? That is perfect. That is perfect. Right. 38 million. That's quite a lot. I'm going to drop it down to 28.5. Put the release clause on top. And 25% is a lot. But they're sticking to it. 32.5. That is a big increase. And they are hammering us over here. 34 million. Come on. I am bringing you something. Oh, come on. These guys are not negotiating at all. I know where this goes. Right, me in the middle. Finally. Jeez, I didn't know they literally want to finger us for every single player that we get. Falco in change for Christian Burns. Probably a good thing that we brought him in to save a few pennies. Because if we hadn't got him, they would probably, I don't know, they would ask for something like 50 million or something. Yep. Lease clause. We'll take off the clean sheets, bump it up to 45.5, and I think that should be a signature. There it is. Falco is into the club, and I think now we're good. Yeah, 19 million in. That is a lot of money to scout, and we've got a lot of squad spaces now. Got 43 players. That's 9 players to come in. We can definitely cover that in a season. I think it would be smart for me to visual sim the first game against Shezin. Come on, lads. I know you can beat this team. And they just don't. Seems like we're going to have to play the away leg. Let's sort out this absolute mess of a Venezuelan side. Flores in. Cáceres Jr. Who the heck is that guy? Souza off. Añor and Marie. Añor is dropping off a bit. Soteldo. Yeah, Savarino can do wing. What about... Andes can only do right back. This guy can do left mid. Wow, that is a lot of positions. Contreras is 73 though. He's getting up by a lot. Moreno. Fuenmayor still no, but he's getting closer. Hernandez, Gonzalez. 5'11", 5'10", 5'11" guy, definitely. Get rid of Mago, maybe? Don't think so, not for now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Probably get rid of Fuenmayor. Mejias doesn't have a face. Yeah, Mejias doesn't have a face. So, we'll bring on Bruno Carrizo, why not? Probably. Maybe... Yeah, I think we're lacking in midfielders. And Carrizo is a good add. Contreras off for Galeano, who's going to get his first call up. And Vasco is closely behind. Quiroga's already 65. Oh man, he's getting there big time. Let's play the second leg. And here is where the fixture list is an absolute chaos. Look at this week though. Got Chelsea, Bradford, and the bloody replay. Not the replay, the second leg. Player injured, Gallo's out for 2 weeks, so we have to do it without Gallo even. Just make it a little bit tougher, you know. And probably a few other internationals. Yeah. Hurtado's transfer talks are broken down. We beat Bradford 2-1. Baker's up to a 74. Look at the growth. We're not even past the transfer window and he's already up. Please let me play this one. I am gonna be fuming if I don't get to play this one. Stop the sim. Oh no. This is gonna block, isn't it? I can just tell. Just please don't prolong my agony. Yay! We get to play this one. Gallo's out. A few of the internationals are out for this one. It's the perfect challenge, isn't it? To prove that we're Europa League worthy. Have to do it without the internationals, without the best players around. Here we go. I want to get this wrapped up. And this will be the final game. Whenever it loads. Haven't had lunch yet. It's 3:45 at the moment. So after this I definitely have to leave. Tallo's tired. Gonna have to do it without him. Erskard's in. Blanik's gonna have to play. What is Rodson doing? Are you sure about that? Johannesson in for you. Podstowski is in here. Interesting one. There's another Porto prospect. Don't know why they let him go. Got a Regen who is as good as the other guy, so he definitely gets the nod. Left back, yeah, same concept there. We've got a better Regen centre back here in Berthier. Right back. Yeah, he's going to stay. Got a better midfielder here in Kazuli. Muling, no. Castello Bronco. And up front, they've got a good Regen. Okay. They've got a good forward. There. Right mid in. Yeah, I think this is a good bench. Midfielder. Got goalkeeper, central defender, wing back, CDM, winger, forward. And one for each side. One winger for each side. That's good. They've got Blanek here as well. It's another Blanek. Alright, we're good to go. I don't want to congest this anymore. Let's do this. We have to do it without the best centre forward at the club, who is a centre back. How coincidental is that, Ian? Come on, load. Do me a favour, please. Oh, come on. Why is it taking so long? It's just frozen now. Oh, good. Now that we want to move on to the game. Oh, this is great. Look at this. This is absolutely ridiculous. I'm trying to do a stream over here, and this is what I get. I just try to move over to play a game, and this is what I get. I've been waiting for 2 minutes for this screen to load up, and I've lost my connection to the EA servers. That's bloody perfect. Oh my goodness. Right, I am so done with this game.
And a warm welcome on what is an ideal night for football. You've got
Aggregate 1-2. A 1-0 win will do. Hide. Why is it on?
What to say. This is Derek Ray in the commentary position, joined by the
Fountain,
former
Erskog.
Arsenal and England defender Lee
Svensson.
Dixon. And we
Yes,
should
touch
have a
on.
tremendous game of
Erskog
football.
again.
And fed forward.
Blanek. But oh Jesus Christ, should have whacked that. He was wide open there.
Well, let's see what he has in store for them. Will there be a
Svensson,
tangible
yes,
product?
through. Still got it. No, he doesn't. Stupinski, the Regent. How did we lose to these guys in the
Let's see,
first
does he
leg?
mean business? And he's clear as lines.
Probably going to cost
And they'll
me
get
here.
ready for the throw-in.
Svensson is in the lineup.
To go, really. He's being close.
I'm sorry, this is not the lineup I
To the
picked.
area here.
Oh, header. Oh, they almost scored an own goal.
And
What is going on
firing
with
it
this
into the
lineup?
area.
I had definitely a few names that I recognize. But why is
So a throw-in
Svensson in?
here.
Oh, that is me rushing into the game, isn't it? Oh no, it was Tello who was tired. Okay, okay. Fair play.
Well, can he make this move count?
Svensson. Chip up top.
And you need your defender to take charge.
They are defending for their lives already.
Is he going to punish them here?
And to be fair, it's
That's
quite a
easy
realistic
peasy for
one,
the
so
keeper.
I don't blame it, but it's bloody annoying. They can't defend though, they just are preying on our bad
Carrying a
passing
genuine
abilities.
threat here.
We just
Attempting to
can't
do his
pick
defensive
that final
chores.
ball through with so many bodies up for it.
Now, what can he do here? Well, let's see what he
Yes.
has in store for them.
Ball, Blanek,
There's the
good
feed
cross
into the
in.
box.
And again,
No
Townsend
nonsense defensive
catch
clearance.
by Martin. I think that's Jay Martin in the net. I might be wrong, but I think it's Jay Martin who is in the net. I'm pretty sure. I remember the name of the team. And that's probably why. Jay Martin's in goal against us. Yeah.
Giving the ball
He's
to
going to
the
be one
opposition
heck of a
attack.
keeper to get past. I'll tell you that right now. Erskog. I mean, what kind of pass is that? Seriously, mate. The Fresno lets it roll. Oh my goodness. I am sick and tired of this game. That's just it. Hi, unrecognised legend. How you doing, mate? Perfect time to join. Here is Blanek. It's 1-0. Gets in. We're ahead on aggregate finally.
Well, they've made the pressure count. They really deserve this lead.
Good goal by Blanek. Decided to sim the first leg. This is the qualification round. This is basically the playoffs for the Europa League.
He had the sixth sense to know what to do and win it back.
Well, I've had one heck of a stream. That's for sure. I've had, what, 3 hours? 3 hours in at least. I'm getting to 4. There's the Fresno. He's hit the post. Crossing at the back stick, and that could have been a second. Jesus Christ. And I just pressed the X button for no reason. Oh, that's a throw into us. Are you sure about that? Are you mad? Are you sure about that one game? That's a bit of a brain fart going on there. And what's a save by McNeil? A lot has happened in this window, mate. A lot has happened since the last episode. Oh my good, right, good. Thank God McNeil catched that, because somehow that was close of going in. Here is Erskard running through. He is dispossessed. He's just lost his edge, really. I think so. Walkway over the ball. Could have done a bit better, to be honest, with the header there. Come on, mate. Header. Harris. Oglio. Svensson. Space for Blanek. Cross into the box. J. Martin will collect. It was deflected. Well, last episode we skipped through the season, but I don't really recommend go checking that out personally, because it's kind of confusing. It's not really that much going on in transfers. I suggest you tune in and watch this from the start instead. Erskard is on to left mid. Morris can go in. Johannesson is slightly tired. I think it might be time. Yeah, this bench is an absolute mess. I'm gonna have to pull a finger out here. The Oglio off. Johannesson is tired too. We're gonna bring on Mitrovic instead, and we're gonna bring on Matsuya for Erskard. Alright, we're set now. Let's get into the second half. Let's keep the scoreline. That's all we need to do. Maybe score a second, just in case. Would be safe. Because if we concede somehow a fluke goal like we saw in the corner, then we're out. Yes, good succession of passes here. Svensson is onside. He can finish this. He has to. It's 2-0. There's the 2-goal cushion that I love. And now we're 3-2 up. Don't even need the away goals rule. Oh yes, Townsend, steal it away. Get a third maybe. If we get a third, they need 2 goals. And 1 now is not enough to win it. It's for extra time.
he's given it away.
Mitrovic. Yes. Morris.
And the ball's
No.
gone.
Can't get through. Stella Branco. Now they can't stay back. They're going to have to pull a finger out then. Scored a second. They're definitely in trouble of going out.
Well,
And here we go. We're off. We're making the most of it. Here is Morris. Can't. He just can't get through. And that's a throw into us. Are you sure about that? We'll take it for the other one, but I mean, that's not a throw in. Let's face it. Oh, Oglio crossing. Nobody there. Morris still got it. Bill Oglio back. There's Morris crossing at the back stick. Come on, Blahnik. It's hit the post. And it's a bad clearance. Townsend could score. We've hit the post again. That would have been quite a weird goal, to be fair. Oh, yes, Blahnik. What a turn. Neat turn that. Come on, Mitsuya. The header is easily caught by Jay Martin. And I forgot to scout that lad. I don't think I have him on my shortlist. I think he has been expelled from having so many players in. But we can have a look at his rating. I actually forgot to do that. I didn't realise. Thought, well, they have the best keeper in, then yeah, he's probably doing bits for this. For this team. Marguay. Yes, ball. Well played, Svensson. Townsend. Oh. He's nowhere. Townsend is a clueless moron. Oh, actually, never mind. There's Svensson. He's running through. He does a good one too with the defender, but the shot is nowhere near. The third goal will put the nail in the coffin. Because they are not getting 2 goals. They might get 1. You just might get lucky with 1. But you're not getting 2. Blahnik. Yes. Little Oglio. Somehow got it through. Yes. Mitsuya. Through. Oh, Morris is not going to get there. And that's a bad kick by Martin. That is going to cost them big time. Little Oglio. Through. Back.
The referee has decided that 2 additional minutes are in order.
We're just keeping possession. We're doing the smart thing here. Yes, Townsend. Oh, he tried to pull it through. But that's going to be that. We're into the Europa League. Or at least into the next round. I don't know if there's actually rounds, but they didn't talk about it. Absolutely smashed Pogon. And man of the match, Hubert Blahnik. Hands down. Bayer Leverkusen are down here. What are they doing? Did any away side win? Molde won. So the home advantage here is pretty telling. Jagiellona beat CSKA Moscow 1-0. And this is taking absolute ages. Anyway, time to say my goodbyes. Unfortunately, yeah, this game is still pre-rigged, but at least we can enjoy it sometimes. I've definitely enjoyed today. It was a good stream, apart from the stressful moments, of course. We had some good moments in the stream, some good transfers, and some good games in general. And yeah, I hope you have enjoyed it. I'm going to see you all next time. And until then, have a good one. Bye bye.